flush the flag, we all beating our chest. When it's peace, it's the same old game, the same old players, same old names. Right. My skin is my sin. My skin is my sin. My skin is my sin.
What's good, fam? How's everybody doing? This is Jobs, and you are tuned in to My Skin is My Sin on Blog Talk Radio. From goons to gods, we welcome everyone. We only have one rule, and that's be respectful. So life is all right, man. You know. Let me get AJ in on the line, and then I'm gonna jump into because we got a lit show tonight. So I wanna jump into a little music too, man. I wanna set Revolutionary Mind Cinema up officially. You know. So and if y'all out there listening, call up when you ready. And I know we ain't really discussed no time. My bad, fam. But I'm sloppy sometimes.
Yes.
AJ, what's good, bro?
Yes. I'm chilling, man. I'm good. How you feeling, brother?
I'm all right, man. I'm good. I'm doing good, man. You know, I'm more than all right.
Yeah, man. Everything is good. You know what I mean? I'm ready. We're earthly people, man. But this heat is kind of, yeah, man. Oh. It's like it's right there, like in your face, man. You know it's hot for real. Like when you come out your house and it just feels like when you step outside, you get stuffy. Like damn, is it crowded out here by myself? Like so much heat around me. Like yes, you know what I mean. So I've been trying to stay out of that, but other than that, everything's been good, man. You know, we got a lit show tonight, and I've been looking forward to it. I know you as well. So we just here to give the people what they want.
No doubt. And let me get Afi on the line right quick, too. Hold on one second. What's good, Queen? You all right?
Hey. Peace and prosperity. I'm sorry, I was trying to get situated.
All right, you good? Everything all right?
I am good. I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing good. Good. You know, got the family together now. AJ on the line, Afi on the line. Y'all mind if I jump into this Exodus?
Good evening, Queen. How are you?
You know what I neglected to do was tell anybody what time to call up. I know I'm horrible. My bad. But I mean they know what time it is, and they very thorough. You think I need to inbox everybody?
My crew?
Yeah.
No, I did.
Oh, all right. My bad. I forgot. You know, the Queen is an official member of Revolutionary Mind.
I gotta get my babies together.
Right. You know, get the team together. You know, get the family together, get them on the line, and while you do that, I'm gonna jump into this Exodus by Brick the Foundation.
Yes. Do that.
This is the type of message they kill people over. So I might not make it with you, but I will spark the Exodus. Queen Mother Harriet said she freed 1,000 slaves. She could have freed 1,000 more if only they knew they were slaves. You see, the hardest job of a revolutionary is getting our people to understand the necessity of movement. We're standing still at our jobs, still in our homes, still in our community, still in our churches and mosques, still in our thinking. Hell, we're sitting still to get murdered. We won't even move to protect ourselves. We're standing still with our hands up, begging not to get shot. But where are our survival instincts? I've never saw a gazelle sit still when they see a cheetah, or a hyena when they see a lion. I've never even saw a white man sit still when they see a black man. But for some odd reason, our people have become content being preyed on. But that day is over. Today is a day of movement. We're moving from relying on the Caucasian to relying on each other. We're moving from having our community controlled by others to controlling them ourselves. We're moving from being policed by Caucasian cops to daring them to point a gun at one of us again. We're moving from our oppressors poisoning our water to us being the source of life for our people. We're moving to a promised land, which is not a distant land, but we're going to build our nation right where we are. This is not going to be an exodus from one place to another. This is an exodus from being good Negroes to great kings and queens. My people, we must move. No longer can we sit still, waiting for the perpetrators of injustice to give us justice. Do you want to be free? Do you want to be protected? Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to have everything you need in abundance? Do you want to live without having to tone your blackness down because you fear you might get shot or a job won't hire you or you'll be discriminated against? Do you want to live in a world where the amount of melanin you have isn't a hindrance for your prosperity? No, I'm not going to ask Pharaoh to let my people go in this exodus. I'm asking you to let yourself. Yeah, are you ready to follow? Better yet, lead, trying to be a role model. Take a look in your closet. I hope there's more than Jordans and brand new phone posits. Them number 9s cost a passport, but you can't even in your block it. Basically just a hostage. Under my control, they watching. Half of them killing each other, the rest of them still lost in the doctrine. Little black babies all up for adoption, but y'all see no problems. Who controlling the mentality of our children? Y'all seeing this nonsense? Jim Crow in these streets still can't escape from that bondage. Shackles still in the brain of some of our people, sometimes it's still impossible. But I feel there ain't no other option though. I ain't lying, King Mufasa. I'm going hard until I'm adios. Lost in the safe and it's all I know. Daughter on the way, so it's all I want. Picture perfect, just go that slow, make it last longer. Worth 1,000 words, once we put it together, make the art so dope. Slaying mosaics, artistic with phrases, creating great lyrical articles. The book of brick, every chapter real. Married to the game at the chapter still. Camouflage got my ammo filled. It's time to deploy to the battlefield. Let's go.
Make sure you go out and pre-order the Book of Brick. It's www.itsmebrick.com. Make sure you go get 3 of them. All right.
Yeah, that was fire. You seen that? Or you seen that?
And I'm not laughing at the song by no way, shape, fashion, or form. I'm laughing at my co-host inboxing me this madness.
Yo, oh man,
you silly, bro. You silly, bro.
Yeah,
how you doing, Queen? How you doing, AJ? Y'all good? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Hey, you feel me? I'm doing great.
It's my outfit, so I don't feel the stress to have to say anything.
Yeah, and I actually everything already been on cloud 9 with me, and it's only going to get better. My best friend that I grew up with since the 6th grade is getting married Saturday, and I'm going to be there. You feel what I'm saying? So there's nothing better than seeing black people come together. You feel me? Even though it's under the circumstances of this land. They're doing it in a legal way, making things legit. So I can't do nothing but tip my hat to him. You know, and he's happy. His child is happy. His wife's happy. I'm happy. And there's nothing more you can ask for.
That's very dope.
Congrats.
On that note, we got the mayor in the queue.
Okay.
Info Keith.
Yeah, Info Keith on the line.
From Revolutionary Mind Cinema. I mean, I could give you a really long introduction, but if you do not know Keith Horton, something wrong with you, go fix your life. Let me get the brother on the line right quick. What's good, bro?
Peace. What's up? Appreciate you.
Peace.
Okay.
Peace, everybody.
How's life, man? What you doing? What's going on today?
What ain't going on today? Probably the short list. I'm working on 3 city council campaigns. So I just got done shooting a video for one of the city council candidates. And then I'm actually shooting a music video tonight. So in between shoots.
Always working.
Right. On top of my regular job that I already work for 9 hours today.
Man, I don't know where you get the energy at, man. But that's phenomenal. And who? I mean, who's the candidate? You know, I shout them out too.
Joanna Underwood. She's running for City Council, District 7. Her tagline is Underwood for the underserved.
Underwood for the underserved. I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
You know, it's catchy and it makes sense.
Right.
It is. I'm sure there's a lot of people that watch House of Cards that's going to be put off by Underwood. Y'all might not even know what I'm talking about. You guys can watch House of Cards.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of it, but I've never watched it.
Yeah.
Afi is a gambler. That's what it sounds. That's all I heard. That Afi might be a gambler.
A gambler? Why would you think that?
Afi ain't going nowhere near no gambling.
No. I mean, when people know cards real well, I just,
Oh,
he
no.
might have, a little bit of luck when they go to the casino.
No, it's a show about corrupt politics. It ain't got nothing to do with actual cards. It's like, it's a play on words, like the House of Cards is falling down. Like it's like that.
Okay.
Ain't got to do that. I'm sorry.
Got you.
But I
Family?
do play poker. I play the hell out of some poker. So.
Oh, that's an interesting tidbit of information. We're going to have to get back to that later. Let me get Brian on the line right quick, though. And this is another member of Revolutionary Mind Cinema. You know, where's Knowledge at with the gunshots? You know? Hold on.
Right.
What's good, fam?
What's happening? Peace and love, family.
Peace.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I apologize for my showing up a little late here. I was on a phone call with a client, and they ran over longer than expected. But I'm doing great. How's everybody else doing?
Excellent, man.
Good.
Yeah, I'm doing great, man. I can't complain. I mean, typically, we don't really get started till, maybe like a quarter after anyway, to be quite honest, because, we tend to show up a little late, so we respect that, and we don't talk about much, up until then anyway. So you ain't late, bro. Actually, you was a little early.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Yeah, everything's good.
And I'm trying to wait till we get everybody on the line, and I want to make sure that and y'all know me, I kind of referee, but I don't think I need to, but just to make sure that we ain't all talking over each other, because we're going to have quite a few people on the line. Somebody got some type of noise in the background, too. Not sure what that is. It sounds like somebody sharpening a sword or something.
Thought I heard a little dog.
Oh, we good now. Oh, okay, that must have been Keith. You there, bro?
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't
you? Oh. I'm not sure.
It wasn't me.
All right, man. Well, you know what? Let's just jump into a little bit while we can. And for those people that's just tuning in, the telephone number is 347-855-8692. You do have to press 1 if you want to get on air. And unless you've been hiding under a rock, because I think I posted it like 7 trillion times, we got Revolutionary Mind Cinema in the building tonight for the show. And first off, I want to say thank you, for all the work that y'all put in, individually and collectively. Very, very, very much needed. And who do we got on the line? We got Afi, we got Keith, and Brian, and apparently they ain't paying attention to us, huh?
Yeah, we are.
Right. That's what you're trying to say. I mean, everybody. It's because everybody is so friendly. You know what I mean? It's not like you don't have to do that break in the ice moment where you start off with questions. Like everybody's so used to being around each other. It's just like, oh snap! It really is the enemy at the same time of just conversing with your folks. So, I guess it just kind of got that vibe.
Yeah.
But I started off
That's
though.
true.
I got questions. I started off though, if y'all don't mind. Conscious Olympics.
Uh-huh.
I know Keith knew about it since the beginning. You feel what I'm saying? What was y'all thoughts when y'all first heard of it? Because when I first heard the idea when Jones brought it to the table, I thought it was genius. So like, what is y'all take on it, and how do y'all feel about it? Period. Oh, it's coming up July 30th as well.
That's a good plug, though. You
yeah,
asking me?
I was in the first. I was a participant in the first Conscious Olympics, and I actually thought it was great. It makes our people want to learn our history, but I mean, even me, like, some of the questions that I didn't know, like, it makes you want to, like, I should know this, so it makes you want to go back and study. It brings out, a little competitive nature because you're going against other people. And then, I mean, just an overall good time. It's kind of like the black version of Jeopardy. It's like it's something I've never seen before, and it's a very innovative and creative idea that, I hope more people get behind it and support it.
That's dope.
Yeah, definitely. I was there too, Keith. You feel what I'm saying? When you came down to Baltimore, and the first one was beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, I forgot that we was actually learning at the same time when we was doing the show, because the first time we did the Conscious Olympics, we brainstormed and came up with the questions, but Jobs came up with all the questions, and I was just stuck while taking account for the participants, because there's a lot of things that we think that we know that that it just kind of just flies under the radar. That you would think that it's supposed to be common knowledge.
You took the word right out of my mouth, actually, and that's what I love about it. I think we definitely need that competitiveness. We definitely need to check everybody if they're not, especially the people who talk the talk. There's a lot of people who talk the talk, especially online with Facebook and stuff now. So it's the opportunity to see who's really about it.
Hey, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It coming up with them questions, man, is not easy. Like, man.
Yeah.
And it took me 3 hours, man, to type these things up. 3 hours. And I'm not the worst typer on the planet, man. Like, I can type about 40, 50 words a minute.
Wow.
I mean, I kept asking. I was like, we got leftover questions, but I guess it's just something about bringing something. Like, everybody else don't have to know it's new, but as long as you know it's new, it's just, that's just how some people are, that competitive nature. Like, you know what, even though I got all these questions over here, I'm going to make 50 more. So,
this is kind of my way of
we can have
myself. Really. So that's why I do new questions. I try to. Like, it's a couple questions that are the same, and it's a point in that. Like, I think it's two questions that are the same from the last one. But it's kind of like, like Walt Disney, I don't want to use him, but I got to use him. Like, in everything he did, he would put Mickey Mouse somewhere.
Right.
It was just his stamp. So, I got a couple questions that's pretty much, like, these questions coming. At some point in the Conscious Olympics history, everybody, in the audience and everybody playing will know the answer to these questions, and I'm going to still ask the same damn question. But the rest of them, brand new, took me a minute. But I don't want to spend too much time on that, even though it is July 30th at the Elevator Building in Detroit, Michigan, and we got Minister Inky, Q Butter, Asanori Bay, and KT the Arch Degree as the contestants, with Doggy Diamonds hosting, and Brick the Foundation with his CD release party. And I cannot remember the brother's name. We got another brother that's going to be performing a couple of songs. No Lodge, I believe that's how you pronounce it. All right, and we still waiting on Preach, and
what about me?
Eric.
What about me, John?
Oh, and I do apologize. I was going so fast. I forgot that the Queen is making the actual trophy to go with the money to the winner. And I know that's gonna be fire, and it's literally gonna be like a trophy. So that's gonna be pretty dope. And also, if you purchase the live stream at www.consciousolympics.yapsity.com for $5, you can enter a chance to win a print of one of her phenomenal portraits. But that's really all the time I really wanted to take on that, man, and that was probably too much anyway. I want to get to Revolutionary Minds, man, and I got a chance to chop it up with y'all a little bit on Knowledge Show. Shout out to Knowledge, man, and that was a phenomenal interview, and it just felt like it was home for everybody. Like, as far as the feelings that you get, and I don't mean that in a corny way, but with each other, are y'all all that comfortable with each other, or is it like, like we just doing our jobs and this is a team?
No,
we really are comfortable with each other. Like a family.
We're in constant communication throughout the day with each other. Like we're totally relaxed with each other. So it really doesn't matter what the format is. Yeah, we're probably gonna always be like that.
Yeah, and you know what? I mean, I was just asking, and for myself a little bit, but also for the listeners. But you could kind of tell, you know, that y'all like each other, and y'all just happen to be dope in y'all collective lanes. And
yeah, but a lot of us like followed each other and stuff. So.
And what was you thinking when you was following them? I'm gonna get to you in a second, Ron. And I'm sorry, I take it Afi is gonna take the back seat since she in Revolutionary Mind. So, and you gotta forgive me, Queen, because I gotta get used to asking you questions now. You know?
I'm out today.
I kind of think she was, a little prepared for that. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking,
Well, I was trying to think of questions, that's out the box, and that I know y'all get, I don't want to ask the same questions over and over and over, and I know people get tired of hearing the same questions. But at some point, you kind of got to start with a baseline, so people that are not familiar with y'all can kind of at least get the bare bones history of not only how y'all started, but y'all mission. And I'm gonna get to you, Ron, right after this one, okay? Anybody want to go first?
I'll probably go first. So it actually started with me and Preach. So like me and Preach had never met, but just because we do similar work, videography, camera work, our mutual point of contact was Sonetter. A lot of people know him from Sonetter TV, Black News 102. And so, correct, because we know a lot about, videography, cinematography, that type of stuff, a lot of prominent videographers, they call us for, consultations, information, that type of stuff. And so, Sonetter saw my work, and I, met him a few times, so he was in contact with me. And then Preach makes all of his flyers for all of his, debates and all of that, which people probably didn't even know that those were RMC Productions as well. But so Sonetter was telling me about Preach, and he was telling Preach about me. And so during the 10-10-15 Million Man March in Washington, D.C., I was pretty much with Sonetter the whole time. And, we actually ran across Preach, and I saw Preach had his camera, I had my camera, and Sonetter introduced us, like, this is who I've been telling each other about. And so from 10-10-15, me and Preach had just been in contact with each other. We was talking about just, we need to work together. And so I was also in New Era, Detroit, and I was doing a lot of videos for New Era, Detroit, and people just kept stealing my videos and putting them up on their YouTube channel to build their following and stuff like that. So I was talking to Preach, and I was asking them, what should we do because people keep stealing my videos. And so, we just decided that we should create our own brand or branding for our, videos and stuff like that. So, people can't just take our intellectual property and get followers and all of that type of stuff. And so we just basically took a while, but we was trying to think of a name for what we would call ourselves, and then we kind of came up with Revolutionary Mind Cinema. So that was like the beginning of it. And then after that, we just kind of started building the empire from there. So, we added Brick, Afi, Eric Shepard, Brian, and pretty much the rest is history in the making.
Yeah, 'cause I have to give these guys a lot of credit.
Yeah.
Like preaching, and Keith, they've done a lot of work, and like he just said, they pretty much put all of this together. It was manifested by them, and we when I first started following, like when I caught wind of Keith Horton and Preach, I had no idea Preach was doing all of those flyers. Like I had no clue, and that's crazy because I looked back, like I was looking at Red and Blues pages the other day, and I was looking at it had YG Preach in the corner of a lot of the flyers and stuff, and I'm just like, see, when you're not conscious of that, you just kind of miss it. And him doing all these flyers, I had no clue. But I was looking at the Revolutionary Man Cinema videos on the Facebook page a lot. Like I would look at the documentary, the Revolutionary Exodus videos, and they had New Era Detroit videos and New Era Chicago videos, and I would use those videos to motivate myself in the morning. You know what I'm saying? And to get up in the morning and get ready to sit at my desk and work. I might watch one of those videos to get hyped. And I was so fascinated by the work. I had no clue that I would end up in the group or anything, and I was just friends with Afi, and Afi, she's the one who brought it. Was like, man, you basically an honorary member. She was like, so you need to, what would you think about that? And I was just like, that sounds like a good idea. I'm like, it's dope. I felt like I got signed to Rockefeller if that was to ever happen. And that's kind of how I was looking at it. I'm looking at it this is a future thing, and maybe a day or two. It might have been the same day, but sometime later, shortly, I was working on this countdown I do for my birthday every year, where I draw people randomly for 18 days in the month of June. And after she commented on one, she was like, "Yo, Preach, quit playing, bro. We gotta adopt this brother. What's up?" And he was like, "Well, is he gonna be okay with that?" She's like, "Yeah, he's down." And I'm like, he's like, "Let him respond." And then I came on. I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm down." And I had to think twice about it because I'm already looking at the work that they're doing and just admiring it. And it's crazy because Preach and Afi and Keith have seen my work, and they consider me the same type of artist, which we're all propaganda artists in a sense. So, and I didn't even really look at myself like that until they made me feel more like a propaganda artist. I'm looking back yeah, I do a lot of pro-black art. So like I said, I have to lift my hat to Keith and Preach, man. And then, of course, Afi and the Queen card. You got to play that Queen card, man, come in handy. that Queen card. That's
a fact,
man.
I got the black card and the Queen card always in my pocket.
All right, perfection right there. Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me get Roman on the line too, right quick. What's good, bro? Sorry about the hold.
Yo, peace, family. What's good, man?
Peace.
Hey, Rob.
Peace.
What's going on, everybody? Good, brother?
Oh yeah, man. Life is good, man. We just chopping it up about the beginnings, the inner workings of Revolutionary Mind Cinema, how they came to be. Other than that, man, just enjoying a great meal right quick.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a fall back, man. Just mute me, but y'all keep going. I want to hear this.
All right, no doubt. And Me Knowledge and Jay Dizzle was just talking about the Willie Lynch letter, and we had really just started kind of getting to that point where we was really about to just jump off into it pretty deep, but. And AJ, you back live. What I did, it's we have. Are we seeing the same? That same thing amongst people that are quote unquote woke, and that was one of the points that I had made, that I felt like we seeing the same thing amongst people that shouldn't be doing this. And how do we counter that? And I know that's totally off topic from Revolutionary Minds, but if y'all, I got Info Keith on here. I got to pick your brain, bro.
Oh man, that's a deep question. How do we counter the Willie Lynch syndrome? Mm-hmm. That's pretty much the question. Well, to be honest with you, the thing that is most important is that we have to understand that it's going to take time, because we got to realize that, from the research that I've done at Willie Lynch, letter was written by a black psychologist. And so, you know, I don't want to say that it's hundreds of years old, but the information describes a process that has been happening over the 100 years or, you know, hundreds of years or whatever. And so just even that process has been being perfected over that time, which means that they're getting better and better and better each generation at doing what they're doing as far as dividing us, et cetera, all the things that I mentioned in the Willie Lynch letter. And so, you know, we've gotten a stronger dose of it, being that we are older than the generations prior, because it was kind of just being introduced and they were perfecting it. So now we have a more perfected version than we had, you know, with our parents, with our grandparents. Like, they are getting better and better with it. And so now that we realize that we have been under its influence, you know, just say if I'm 25 years old, I've been under the influence of a perfected Willie Lynch syndrome for at least 20 years. So it won't be changed overnight. So the thing that we have to realize is that, you know, if I've been indoctrinated with the Willie Lynch syndrome for 20 years, it's going to take some years to break that curse. And the best fight that we can put up against it is to try to change it for the next generation, for the kids that are being born right now and the kids that are already born. If we start young, to me, that's where the curse begins to reverse, because now that we know what they're doing, we can use our knowledge, information, wisdom, you know, and that type of things to try to reverse it. But it didn't get implemented overnight. It got implemented over hundreds of years. So it's going to take at least a little bit of time to change it. It won't change overnight.
I agree 100%.
Yeah. And that's the hard part, is to get people to buy into that, unfortunately. But that's an absolute fact. You know. And my bad, you know, but I ask questions off the hip. My bad, AJ. I didn't mean to cut you off. If I did.
Oh no, you good. We gonna have fun tonight for real. You feel what I'm saying? This is a family reunion. You feel we just didn't find a resort or location to meet up at. It's just a family reunion. That's all it is. So, hey, we shooting off the hip. So
I'll take that.
I want to ask the members that's on here right now. You feel me? And maybe we can get to the other members when they get on later. What do y'all feel y'all positions are? What do you feel your position is?
We are all in charge of something. Like we didn't sit down and, you know, do these concrete, you know, there is no control freak going on in RMC. Everybody got a different talent that they're, you know, ahead of than everyone else in the group, so they control that specific lane. And then there are other people that, you know, dibble and dabble in their area that can always be, you know, second chair or, you know, assist or whatever in that area. But everybody has a lane that is, you know, specifically theirs at this point, you know, of RMC. You know, like Keith is head of photography, Preacher's head of cinematography. I'm in head of fine arts. You know, Brick is music. Eric Shepard is literature and writing, and Brian is picking up head of digital art right now. So everyone got a lane that they're pretty much in charge of, and we all collaborate. You know, but it's pretty simple that way. It's, you know, if this thing needs done, this is the person that mostly does that. So if they're available for that, they do that. If not, then here comes second string. You know what I'm saying? So there's always a first person and then a second chair, and it works out really good. that way. And it may not stay that way, considering, as people get brought in, if additional people get brought in, they may fit into someone else's area. But, we're good at collaborating, so that'll never be a problem. Everyone just kind of has their thing and get it done, and, no complaints.
So did y'all sit down and say we need X, Y, and Z, or did it just happen like fluidly?
It's fluently. If it's media, if it's some avenue of art, that we can, push black propaganda through it, then, and your intentions are good, it pretty much fits our criteria.
All right, that's dope. That's dope. Y'all looking to expand now?
I would say it's organic. It's not like we're, advertising it, but it's not like we're opposed. It's going to happen when it happens. When someone shows up and they fit, and, an offer will get made, and they'll join if they feel like RMC is for them, I think we've all got brought in that way, aside from Preach and Keith, who started it. I think everyone else just it was a natural gravitation. We all had something to offer that they, thought was good, and we were asked, and we accepted, and here we are.
That's dope. That's dope. And we'd be remiss if we did not mention the documentary Revolution or Exodus. And if I'm correct, I think I saw that it's coming out in December.
Yeah, that's the plan. That's definitely the plan. Well, I just said December just because it's the end of the year and we want to release it this year.
Uh-huh.
So that's definitely the plan. I mean, we've been working hard. I want to delay it too long.
You definitely see the work too, bro. Like, and trust me, you already know. I believe I've seen every clip that you posted up.
Yeah, those trailers are phenomenal.
Yeah. Which one is your favorite one?
Okay, don't.
All right, so
the Empress would be my favorite one. And before you say that, we got Preach just. Actually, you know what? It's probably a tie. The Empress, oh man, like she is phenomenal. But Memnon was phenomenal too, and that's no slight at anybody else, at all. I thought everybody was dope. It's just for me personally, they kind of resonated with me. But let me get Preach in on the line right quick too. And again, unless you have been hiding somewhere, or you just got out, and if you did, my apologies that you had to go through that. But let me get Preach on the line right quick. I'm just saying, man, you got to be somewhere. If they have not heard of Revolutionary Mind Cinema, something is not right.
Not in prison though.
Hey, they miss out on everything. Just saying.
They got cell phones in prison.
They do, but I mean, they probably do got smartphones. I guess if you got enough bread, you can get it. Hold on, let me get Preach on the line. What's good, bro?
Peace and love, y'all. Man, my bad for the coming on late. You guys is all ahead of me. On my time, I still be at have work hours, so I had a late day today or whatnot. So, but I'm here now. We here and rocking.
Oh, no doubt, man. Definitely appreciate you joining us, bro.
Peace, bro. Peace.
Peace. Who's all on? Who's all on the line?
We got AJ, we got myself, Jobs, we got Keith, we got Brian, and we got Afi on the line.
Okay, peace and love, everybody.
Hey, Preach.
Hey, how's it going?
Peace. Preach, guess what I'm doing right now?
Hey, Mabel.
Go ahead.
Guess what I'm doing right now, Preach?
Okay. Radio show.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What you doing, sis?
I'm working on your painting.
Oh, man, come on. It's about time. I'm super late. I can't wait to see it. That's a shout out to My Skin is My Skin Radio. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all for having us on. I definitely believe, I want to go ahead and tell everybody out there, all the listeners, to please go log on to blackpowerawards.com and vote for My Sin Is My Skin Radio as a nominee for the Black Power Awards. I advise you all to do the same thing with RBG Awards. And they both set to take place during the summertime and after the summer. So, as you guys all know, My Sin Is My Skin been out here active, interviewing everybody, got everybody on their radio show, and I think they're doing a great job delivering a message, in terms of raising the consciousness of our people. So they definitely need to be recognized for their work. And so if you're listening out there, log on to blackpowerawards.com and please go put in your nomination for My Sin Is My Skin Radio.
That's dope, man. Definitely appreciate that, man.
Oh, yeah. Come on, man. Greatness got to recognize greatness. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing a phenomenal job, and I appreciate you guys. So, I'm definitely going to vote for you guys.
And I got your number locked in now, too, Preach.
Wonderful.
I'm just going to tell you that now, man. It's like trying to find Batman with you, bruh.
Hey, it's all good, babe. I'm glad you got me locked in. So, how's everybody doing today?
Oh, man, we're doing great, man.
Oh, man.
Doing great.
Wonderful.
And where was we at? I think
guys,
we was,
go ahead.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna catch you up to speed. I think we talked about how y'all you and Keith started, and how Brian was brought into the fold, and I think we kind of got really just right up until the decision making process as far as who gets let into IMC.
I'm gonna have to put y'all on mute for like 10 minutes because I just walked in my house. Sorry, like I said, I'm a little bit behind you guys in y'all schedule. So I'm going to be listening, but I'm going to be on mute for like 10 minutes, okay?
All right, bet.
Okay, go ahead.
And let me add before we get started that Brick's baby may be here today. So
whoa,
he may not make it.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Wow, that's
His
dope.
baby's possibly on the way. If he's going to tune in, but he gotta be there to catch that baby.
That's Black family stuff going on is just so lovely. Yes, man.
Baby Brick
right now.
Baby Brick.
And what's crazy is he literally found out that he was having a baby when we was in Baltimore at the last Conscious Olympics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Laker called me on the phone. When he was performing, Laker called me.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's like, that means something to me, Like you get to share a beautiful moment with one of your brothers or sisters. Like, that's dope, to see that. And then to be around still to be able to, celebrate the fruition of their labor.
Yeah. Of their labor.
Hey.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's how you get that.
He's at the fruition.
It ain't that easy, man. Unless you me, I seem to impregnate everybody. I walk past you, you get knocked up. I'm joking. I'm done. I got 3 beautiful girls, and that's it.
That's funny.
Although I wouldn't mind adopting, though.
Adopting.
Yeah,
cool.
I think that would be a beautiful thing.
Hey, wait. So me and Keith and Brian don't have children, so don't be putting no omens on nobody that not ready for no babies this time next year.
Wait a minute. I thought you was having one within the next year or something. Didn't you write that post?
Well, look, I'm manifest shit. So
okay then. So don't get mad. So it's okay if I say you gonna have a baby then, right?
I wasn't talking
I'm cheering
about
you
me.
on.
There's 2 other people on the line that may not be trying to have a baby.
You know what though? And I understand that you got to be ready, but it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
And right now y'all got a lot of babies. They just don't live with you.
Oh Lord, you right about that. Cause I know, but that's the thing though. They ain't mine. I get tired of them. Ain't ready for them.
Sit them home up.
Man, in a minute. in a minute.
I'm not sure who this is. We do got a caller if y'all want to take a call right quick at 8642.
Yeah, take it.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second. What's good, fam?
What up, though?
What up, though? Is this Break the Foundation?
Peace, that's Brick.
Oh, hey.
What's happening?
What's good? Congratulations.
I appreciate that. Thank you. I figured it was a key for me to chime in when I started hearing labor.
So what's the word, bro?
She's back at home now, you know what I'm saying? We're going to go back to the hospital Tuesday. They're going to induce her Tuesday morning so that they'll cut down on the health risk that she's having, you know what I'm saying, because she's having bouts with high blood pressure and gestational diabetes right now, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of taking a toll on her. And baby is at 37 weeks, so, you know what I'm saying, it's had a long enough term that it could, you know what I'm saying, survive on his own outside the womb. So it looks like she'll be here hopefully the same day that the Book of Brick drops. That would be awesome, man, you know what I'm saying?
That would be dope.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yeah, man. She come out to that greatness. It's on and popping from there.
Yeah. And I can tell her when I'm like 70, like, you know, you was born when one of my best albums dropped.
That way she probably could have heard that a million times. Like, yeah, I know. I love the CD, but I've heard that a couple times.
He was the first revolutionary rapper to drop a double disc album. I get it. He tells her husband, like, he tells this story every time we come over. Baby girl, tell him what the red folk. Now tell him what the black folk. Tell him what the green folk. I told my baby that since she can talk, she knew what the colors meant.
Man, that is beautiful right there. Yeah, we was just talking about, I don't know if you heard, you know, how you found out when we was in Baltimore.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what makes the story even doper, man, because, you know what I'm saying, like I said, the program dropped when my uncle died, you know what I'm saying? So the program, that whole aspect of that, you know what I'm saying, it kind of took the positivity out of the program for me, even though people was touting it as a dope album and all of this. I just couldn't bring myself to pushing the album, you know what I'm saying, because every time I go to think about doing it, I would think about my uncle, you know. So just from that, I sat dormant for a couple months. I did a couple shows, but then I did the Baltimore show, and I would say, what was that, the end of November? Last year? Yeah, so that was in November last year.
November 30th.
Right when I got off the stage, you know what I'm saying, Brother Keith was passing me the phone. Was like, he got a phone call, and he was like, you know, Keith don't smile, bro. And I already know it was something else, because in order for me to get Keith to smile, I got to crack like a million jokes in a row, and he had probably smiled on the 999th one. You know what I'm saying? But he was already grinning ear to ear, like my granny used to say, like a Chelsea cat, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, bro, you got a call, you know what I'm saying? So I picked the call, and she on the other end telling me we got Kennedy, who we know her as now, you know what I'm saying, on the way, you know. And then just for it to be, I think that was a different motivational period in my life, you know what I'm saying, helped me transition a little bit, because like I said, I was in an odd place after my uncle passed, you know what I'm saying, because he wasn't my father, but he was like a father figure to me, you know what I'm saying, so that took a lot of steam out, you know what I'm saying, a lot of wind out of my sail. But I just kept persevering, you know what I'm saying, that news kept me motivated, you know what I'm saying, it gave me new inspiration, so that's where the Book of Brick started formulating from, you know what I'm saying, so its inception kind of began around the same time that I found out that I was about to have a baby. So, you know what I'm saying, about 9 months later, you know what I'm saying, for both of them to be about to arrive at the same time, you know what I'm saying, and the Book of Brick was already predated. I was supposed to put it out June 6th. I wanted a couple more features, so I pushed it back to July 18th. And just so happened the universe is lining up perfectly to where, you know what I'm saying, now we're going to having her induced at Tuesday at 9 a.m., you know what I'm saying, if I don't push it through and induce her earlier than that. Oh, man.
Man, that's
exciting.
Man.
Yes.
That is.
I'm ready to do another album now just to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like it's crazy, man. I'm just super excited, man. This is one of my favorite projects. Like I said, I put a lot of it's like making a baby almost. I put a lot of love into it. You know what I'm saying? I put a lot of funds into it. You know, this is gonna be one of my heaviest expenses rather, when it comes to music. You know, I think I put more money into this project than I did Black Fist and T4 project and the program, you know what I'm saying? Just because it has to be able to reach a broader scale now, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to go on Amazon, it's going to go on Google Play, you know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all have never seen me on iTunes. I've literally been doing it the digital Too Short way out of my trunk, which is my website, you know what I'm saying? If you can't get it from my website, you're not getting it from anywhere else, basically. But now, you know what I'm saying, I think it's that time to push me to a different platform, you know what I'm saying,
right.
Just outside of the listeners that I've already become accustomed to, because I think I've reached as many of our pro-black thinking people on Facebook that I know that I'm going to be able to reach, you know what I'm saying. The ones that's going to support is the ones that's going to support. The ones that's not, you know what I'm saying, they have already, you know what I'm saying, planted their flag and let us know where they stand at, you know what I'm saying, and that goes from supporting buying DVDs, to buying T-shirts, to buying soaps, to buying paintings, to anything, just to support the support aspect of it in general. You know, because like I said, the things that we do, RMC, you know what I'm saying, intellectually petty, my skin is my sin, you know what I'm saying? The things that we do is out of the love of our heart, man, you know what I'm saying? And it becomes disheartening sometimes when it feels like we already know it's a thankless job, but when it feels super thankless, you know what I'm saying, when it's just overlooked by the class of people that you cater to specifically, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, we've not to say that we won't cater to the person that's in the street, but our message is more likely tuned for the woken minds, you know what I'm saying,
right,
or the awake minds. And like I said, just for us to cater to them specifically and then still to be shunned, you know what I'm saying, it's definitely disheartening sometimes. But there's a lot of people out there that keep you going, you know what I'm saying. The ones that do support, you know what I'm saying, they do hit you with messages. It's almost like the universe and them can tell that you in a place where you need that extra boost, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, I had a brother last week that pre-ordered, and he gave me enough juice to keep going for a couple, you know what I'm saying, a couple CDs just off his comments, you know what I'm saying, just to see that somebody's actually picking down what you're putting up or actually appreciates what you do, you know what I'm saying. Actually, they see what you see in yourself and what you want the fan to see, whether it's like I said, art or music, you know what I'm saying, that they actually see it. It's a refreshing thing, you know what I'm saying. And like I was saying, the support, it doesn't have to be monetary, man. You know what I'm saying. If it just I shared a video of Exodus the other day. You know what I'm saying. And just if you feel any words in the song, you know what I'm saying, that's support. Just share it. You know what I'm saying? It don't even really mean shit. You know what I'm saying? The shares don't really mean nothing because 9 times out of 10, Facebook doesn't really allow other people to see what you share. You know what I'm saying? If you go back and look at what people complain about people not sharing, that's why I'm not complaining about the video, because when you go back and look at it, it's got 256 shares, but out of those shares, there's very few views on those shares or likes, you know what I'm saying? So it really kind of doesn't matter, but it is a token of support to show like, okay, I rock with you. The same way that all of y'all got my album cover as y'all profile picture. You know what I'm saying? That means a lot to me that I don't have to wait until I'm not here no more to see how many people actually fucking rock. I mean, excuse my language because I don't know how your show is based. You know what I'm saying? But my show is a little bit looser. So I just say what I want to say.
Out, bro. We grown.
But yeah, you know what I'm saying? It just goes to show you who actually cares for you, who actually has your back for you while you're here. I shouldn't have to wait till I'm gone to smell my flowers, you know what I'm saying, or to have flowers bear for me. You know what I'm saying? I should be able to see the ones that support me like all y'all do, where I get confused because y'all comment to me, and I'm like, damn, am I typing to myself? You know what I'm saying? Because all y'all got my profile picture of me.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying? But that feels so good to me, man, even though it's just a select few, because like I said, man, that just goes to show me, man, if I pass before any of y'all, I know y'all gonna carry my lineage, man, and that means a lot, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's emotionally deep, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just a picture on Facebook, you know what I'm saying? But people don't realize, you know what I'm saying, it's something like that can be a test trial to see who actually gives a fuck about you. You know what I'm saying? And you don't even have to buy the album. You know what I'm saying? Just like, I support the brother. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to change the picture for a couple of days. You know what I'm saying? But y'all put profile pictures of other people because you're programmed to do so. The media tells you to do it, so now you're doing it. You want to go get a flag and put it on your profile picture because Paris got bombed and shit. But you know what I'm saying? The person you know that makes music, you don't want to support him, though. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't been told by the media to do it. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it just means a lot to me that y'all did that. My bad. I know I be rambling.
You good, bro?
Yeah,
you
that was warranted. That was needed. You lit my soul up with that, for real. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. That was deep.
And I mean, like we chop it up. So you already know, man, how I feel about the subject, and you know I agree. You know, like not everything is going to be free, and it can't be. We not in that type of society where free shit can feed your family, you know. And it's one thing when somebody is just intentionally just, a culture vulture and just trying to get rich, and that's it. You know, when people actually putting blood, sweat, and tears into something affirmative and positive, damn.
Do you think that this? Because I was listening to what you were saying and what Britt was saying, and I was thinking about the conversation that you brought up with Warren earlier. In the question that you asked to Keith earlier in the show, do you think all that connects with one another? How people just fail to not support each other, but we've been programmed to, like Brick brought up, you feel me? Like, how does that play a role in things?
What was the question again?
When he was talking about the Willie Lynch letter at the beginning of the show, remember he asked you that question? And then Brick was talking about how other people put up flags because they've been programmed, but they don't even want to show the support to the brother when he's here. That's what I was saying. I was feeling what he was saying. Everything, I don't know. It just made sense in my mind when I asked the question, so I'm going to have to explain it fully to y'all. When he was talking about the love he was getting and how people are programmed to do other things, does that connect to the conversation you and Bourne had with the Willie Lynch letter and the question that you asked Keith earlier?
Yeah, it does. I mean, if you look at it, like, all of the shit that we going through in some way, shape, fashion, or form does to as far as the negative aspect.
So would you say that all of us that's on this phone call and the people that we're influencing are making that change? Because what you did is not subscribed into Willie Lynch letter by just doing it out of support. But everything that we do is just out of support. You feel what I'm saying? Do you think that we're the generation that's breaking that?
I don't know about the generation, but I could safely say that the people on the telephone are part of the change.
I feel we are setting a different standard. You know what I'm saying? It may not take hold right away, but everybody, and this goes all the way back to radio. You know what I'm saying? This is where I originated with Keith. You know what I'm saying? Keith used to play my group T-Folks music at the break when they was in their show. You know what I'm saying? This is before I even met the brother. We came across each other from a group called Team Hotel. You know what I'm saying? So everything that RMC is stood for and is based on has been based on the support of our fellow brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So RMC was formatted with me, Keith, and Preach. You know what I'm saying? And Keith, like I said, Keith brought me in, and it was based off the love for my music. And when we moved forward, it was the next piece that we ended up bringing in, which he isn't here right now. He was like, and this even goes to show you the forward thinking that RFC has. You know what I'm saying? What we're trying to do. We brought in 11-year-old Messiah. You know what I'm saying? We actually ended up doing a fundraiser, getting him his own camera purchased after he did the viral photo of the Five Sisters from Memphis in New York last year. You know what I'm saying? So we got
he did that? A kid?
Involved. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's
you talking about the
sisters,
the extremely beautiful sisters walking down and
with the white lady looking backwards at him. Yeah. That was that's an RMC product, bro. It was stolen though. So what happened was this is what happened. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the whole story of that. You know, when we got back from New York, I was going through the photos and. You know, I smoke, so I'm sitting there, and I'm like, the photos start bothering me as I'm going through it. The first thing that stood out to me was the white lady staring backwards and the black dude in the picture smiling. So, you know what I'm saying? You know me, I'm pro-propaganda, you know what I'm saying, on our side. So I'm like, I'm going to use this as a propaganda piece. So at the same token, I'm like, all right, but at the same token, I'm like, all right, my little brother Messiah did this, so I'm not going to mark his photo up because I haven't created him a logo at this time. I hadn't created the Masterpieces by Messiah logo at this point. I did it the next day after the photo went viral, you know what I'm saying, just because, and it's like 3 in the morning when I posted this photo, you know what I'm saying. I did not expect, that's what happens with viral stuff, though. The stuff that you want to go viral never goes viral. The stuff that you don't expect to happen, that's why it's viral, you know what I'm saying, because I posted this picture at that night. I woke up the next morning, literally it's thousands and thousands and thousands of shares. Boyce Watkins got it on his thing. Umar got it on his thing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's using it as an advertisement. You know what I'm saying? So then we went into trying to save face mode. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's posting it, me and Gilbert, Keith, and everybody else, and Preach, you know what I'm saying, going through and like, yo, this is Young Messiah's picture. We don't appreciate y'all taking credit because people, they putting their websites on it, you know what I'm saying, their Instagram pages, you know what I'm saying, like they made it. You know what I'm saying? So then I sat back and thought about it. I'm like, all right, well, how can we capitalize for this for Messiah, being that I dropped the ball and just put the picture out there with no markings on it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't put watermarking or anything on it, our name on it or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So at that point, I'm like, all right, well, a couple people already know that it's Messiah's picture, so I just put it out there and be like, hey, do anybody want to donate? Luckily, there was quite a few people that donated, you know what I'm saying, Keith's mom being one of the huge donators, you know what I'm saying, to help that happen. But we ended up getting like over $1,000 from Messiah to get him a camera, and it wasn't like an entry-level camera. He came in on a DSLR just like what me and Keith was working with. You know what I'm saying? They continued to take pictures, videos, and study up on it. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward, you know, the fee joins. You know what I'm saying? This was appreciation of her art. You know what I'm saying? She has made artwork of me, Keith, various other members, you know what I'm saying, of the revolution around, you know what I'm saying? And it was just an appreciation of her art and wanting her to be a part of the team. Same thing with Brian, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I think the way that we think and we move, everybody is selfless, and everybody is focused on each other. You know what I'm saying? We all focus on each other. It's not all based on cash or capital. You know what I'm saying? Because Afia is the main one that pushed it on me we have to start bartering. It's not all about money at the end of the day. If you have something that I can use or utilize, then we can work it out that way. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to, because at the end of the day, now we're both supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that what it's supposed to be about? Anyway, the black dollar is supposed to be circulating within us. Even if we didn't move a physical dollar, it's still circulating within us because we are what? We are all walking billboards. So, you know what I'm saying? If I got an Intellectual Petty t-shirt on, now I'm promoting that when I'm walking around. You know what I'm saying? Instead of wearing a Nike t-shirt, so now everybody like, where you get that shirt from? You know what I'm saying? And they'll probably want to buy that. So now it's, you know what I'm saying, it constantly reaps a benefit. But like I said, I think that RMC is just, you know what I'm saying, setting the standard. You know what I'm saying? That it's okay to support your own. It's okay to be a fan, you know what I'm saying, and also be side to side with somebody. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a fanatic to be a fan of someone, you know what I'm saying, to respect their work. You know, like I said, I think I did, but I think I was nominated for the best album in, you know what I'm saying, the genre that we do. And
congrats, by the way.
Going through nominations, when I was going through nominations, I bought one of the artists' albums, you know what I'm saying, even though I had a couple of the other artists already, but that's the mindset RMC has. You know what I'm saying? It's a constant support thing. You know what I'm saying? It's a support structure, which if we all could get to that, it'd be a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? Then we would be able to reach the point where we're actually black-owned companies instead of just black labels, you know what I'm saying, where you're ironing on something, where we're able to actually manufacture something when it's a clothing company instead of just T-shirts, where we have pants, where it's shoes, where there's underwear, there's socks. We don't even produce our own fucking drawers. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's comfortable with that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just when you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like my brother said in Exodus, man, do y'all want to be free? Like I said, that's something that can be played daily. You know what I'm saying? To recharge yourself before you go to when you wake up or when you go to bed. My bad.
You good, bro. You definitely good.
I just came to go over the interview, huh?
you know the sad part about this though is that people is killing people's hopes and dreams before they really get going. They shit on people so bad early on that it discourages their greatness, and they never fulfill that. you know, and it's
right.
like, and y'all know, y'all seen it. You know, it's like, come on, man. Like, you gotta at least allow people the opportunity to bloom a little bit too, in whatever endeavor they doing. You know, you can't just automatically assume everybody ain't shit. Most people are good people, and we just trying to help each other out. Let that happen. Oh, but before we go any further, man, we got to take a commercial break, man. And this commercial is brought to you by Revolutionary Mind Cinema and Break the Foundation.
What up, Job? You wanted me to drop something for the Conscious Olympics, and here we go. Okay. I hope you're ready, it's about to go down. Get the tickets to the 2017 Conscious Olympics presented by My Skin is My Sin and Revolutionary Mind Cinema. All this material, we building a curriculum presented in trivia. Questions given at random. 10 points awarded for giving the right answer. Most points win, bring your brother, take a chance, cause it's $500 on the line. Throw your hands up, I love being black, that's the anthem. Different categories, exploring mental expansion. Science and health, leadership, we the new mentors. Sports, music, authors, all the inventors. Black power, that's excellence, get the picture. Toast to the guys, raise your glass, hail the victor. Yeah, something light right quick.
That's 10 minutes, fam.
Fire.
The man literally, and I'm not BSing you at all, he literally did that in 10 minutes. Just saying. Very dope. Very dope. All right, my bad, AJ. I think I cut you off, too.
Oh, no, you good.
When I get a chance to get with Brick, I'm going to end up going to... Can y'all hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah. I'm going to end up visiting Brick, and we're going to shoot like 5 videos. I'm going to go down there for like a weekend, and y'all going to see a whole bunch of new visuals coming from Brick soon. So just look out for that, because Brick be killing it, man. And I'm just so proud of my team, man. I swear, man. Y'all the real MVPs, not me. They the real MVPs. You know what I'm saying? And that's real talk. Like they give me hope. You know what I'm saying? Like they be, you know, like sometimes, man, I'll be vibing off their energy. You know what I'm saying? I'll be vibing off my team's energy. They keep me up, man. You know, and I'm just proud of y'all, man. Y'all come such a long way, each and every one of y'all. You know what I'm saying? So we got so much farther to go. So in that new RMC Revolution Exodus soundtrack, man, they don't even know what's coming yet. You know what I'm saying? Brick, they don't know. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna know soon. They gonna know soon.
Yeah, they got 5 days. They got 5 days, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think, and the music's not even my favorite part of the album, though, man. My favorite part of the album is paying homage. Like I said, we're presenting flowers to our revolutionary leaders while they're alive. You know what I'm saying? Every album that I've dropped previously, you know what I'm saying, had revolutionary leaders that has passed or transitioned in life. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know that they're on the Brick album. Even if I was Jay-Z or something, they wouldn't know that I was paying homage to them. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to show love to Emperor Second Man, to be able to show love to Brother Eric Shepherd, you know what I'm saying? To be able to show love to Professor Smalls, you know what I'm saying? To Professor Griff, you know what I'm saying? And the list, M9, you know what I'm saying? And the list goes on while they're still here, and see that their words hold weight, you know what I'm saying? And that it's going to be used as a piece to galvanize our people and to, you know what I'm saying, keep strengthening our people through the music. And it also serves as a appetizer for
that must
the
be
DVD,
Bandit.
you know what I'm saying? I think it's going, you know what I'm saying? I think it's going, to me, it means a lot, you know what I'm saying? Just like I said, just the pieces for them to be able to hear themselves. Like when Emperor Second Man, when I sent her the piece that I put her on, she was so appreciative, man, you know what I'm saying? And she's like, oh, that's so dope. She said it's dope like probably like 6 different times, and it wasn't like it was just back to back. She'll wait like 5 minutes. She'll wait like 5 minutes, like she listened to it again, and she's like, oh, bro, that is so dope. I'm telling you, blah blah blah. And then she hit me back like, oh, bro, man, you gotta send me this again. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do a video like you did the last one, whatever, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just see the energy from them, man. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I'm just a conduit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why it looks so easy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I don't brag on it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I try to maintain humility. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand there's a greater power than me. You know, I realized in the T-Folk days that something took over me. You know what I'm saying? And allowed me to be able to put out music, songs after song after song after song. And it's like, damn, when is he gonna mess up, basically? You know what I'm saying? I've had people tell me that I'm waiting for you to put out something whack. I've had people tell me they still bumping Blackfields. They haven't had a chance to vote my program or the Book of Brick. You know what I'm saying? And that's the mission that I'm on, to keep putting out stuff. So it's timeless, man. You know.
I'm not sure who that is, but somebody got some serious noise in the background.
That's not me.
My little dog is asleep, so it ain't me. But
I'm in the dungeon.
That's a beautiful. I mean, that's the way it's supposed to go, though, Brick. Like I legitimately have probably told, I don't know, 500 people about Brick the Foundation when nobody knows, because the shit is dope. Like I've seen him go live and play the whole shebang, and it's not only cohesive, it's not only uplifting, but it's a phenomenal piece of musical work. Period. And I ain't talking about a genre. I'm not talking about, comparing. It's dope, and it's dope for Brick, which makes it even doper. And let me know when you're going to Flint too, Preach. Like that would be phenomenal. Say 5 videos, huh?
Man, we was trying to get.
When I get out there, I'm shooting as much as possible.
And you know what I'm saying? What's crazy about that, man? Me and Brother Keith had just got finished talking. You remember when I called you, right, Preaching? I was like, my mom's on the other end.
Right.
About 2 weeks ago, I had just called Preach because me and Keith the night before had just got finished chopping up. I'm like, hey man, I'm about to try to get Preach here from like Wednesday to like Monday or something. You know what I'm saying? And I think it'd be dope if I can get him here. If we can get him here. You know what I'm saying, the weekend of the Conscious Olympics, so we can make the Conscious Olympics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying, and present the Conscious Olympics in a more professional film, you know what I'm saying, the manner. You know what I'm saying, where it's kind of set up as a game show. Because regardless if Preach ain't shot a game show before, Preach has that artistic mindset to be able to. It'll be a futuristic ass game show maybe. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers be like, man, this shit dope as hell. It kind of look like Family Feud, but shit. Bro, did the same, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, that was kind of the vision that I had, because I know we just so ill as a group, man.
Yeah.
Everybody, like Keith always say, man, everybody on top of they shit. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the best rapper, they in RMC. You looking for the best video shooter, they in RMC. You looking for the best graphics, they in RMC. You know what I'm saying? You looking for the most knowledge shit, Info Keith. Why you think he named that shit? You know what I'm saying? You looking for some martial arts shit. We got Preach and we got Keith. You know what I'm saying? So any way you want to go, we got it covered, man. You know what I'm saying? And I think, like I said, that's one thing I love about my team, man. And everybody is go-getters, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, is multifaceted. You know what I'm saying? We talented in different areas. This shit, to real talk, Preach might be the second hardest rapper. Or the second hardest working one. You know what I'm saying? Preach ain't even a rapper.
Preach me. Look.
Preach ain't no rapper though, right?
Preach being sitting in the morning drinking coffee outside of the school, killing me.
Man.
Like his
work ethic though. That goes to show you our work ethic though. His work ethic is harder than a lot of rappers. He ain't even a fucking rapper. What does that say? You know what I'm saying? That goes to show you that his cause and his justice for and means for liberation goes beyond the facet of what he usually does. You know what I'm saying? It burns so deep in him that he has to find a different avenue for this shit to escape out of him. You know what I'm saying? That's what that says to me. Real talk though. You know what I'm saying? I'm this passionate about this shit that I have to figure out a different way to release, you know what I'm saying, this passion. That's what that says to me.
Right. They don't want to preach out there like that.
Man.
Preach with somebody.
Rick is right, man. We got so much shit going on, and it's like we beyond consciousness too. That's why I would say that, like, you know, like we do so much, not just within consciousness, but we just touching so many different people even outside of consciousness. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's so dope about it all. Like, and our time is coming soon, man. One thing that I love about us is that I don't know no other team like us. Meaning, I don't know like a team that was able to pull together all these different artists. You know what I'm saying? Because we're all artists in our own right. Whether you're a musical artist, a graphic artist, photography artist, you know, videography, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? painter. You know what I'm saying? We all, you know, just the propaganda team. I don't know no other team that exists like us, to be truthful, and that's why I feel like we setting the groundwork for it. Because I'm not going to be surprised if future teams similar to us come about. You know what I'm saying? Because they should come about. So you know, they should come about. You know, with the right purpose and agenda. But that's why I think we so dope, because we kind of, you know, we setting precedents around here. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and
a fact.
just infusing it. It's like a propaganda machine. And our time is coming soon. You know what I'm saying? I keep saying that because a lot of people are just so caught up on fame and, you know, just becoming like some sort of personality or sensation. And it's like, that's not what we do it for. But that's not to say we ain't ever going to achieve fame one day. You know what I'm saying? Based off the work that we do. You know, I honestly feel that day is coming, because we just.
I mean, but that depends on how you define it, fame too. There, preach, because for all I mean, like y'all famous, bruh. Just not in the I guess the global sense, but within the community that y'all have been working in, y'all at the apex.
It's definitely famous,
man.
Yeah,
you can't even look up. You can't even look up in the concert community and not see a preach graphic, and that's fact. Even with motherfuckers that don't fuck with preach, you know what I'm saying? They still make money off the brother. You know what I'm saying? And people don't acknowledge that shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Without preach, and a lot of shit wouldn't stand. A lot of people wouldn't have clothing lines. A lot of people wouldn't have, they wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying, symbols for their microphones. They wouldn't have symbols for their backdrops. They wouldn't have symbols for their T-shirts. They wouldn't have shit. You know what I'm saying? That's God's honest truth. That's just the truth.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? But the dope thing about us is this is one problem that we have as black people. We never want to see another person excel higher than us. You know what I'm saying? I think that's one reason why we have a problem supporting each other. But the main thing I love about RMC, when we flew out to Seattle, to Tacoma to kick it with Preach, man, we was up to like 6 in the morning, Preach showing us how to do shit in Photoshop and then video editing. You know what I'm saying? And he moving so fast, but I'm picking up a little bit of it. He uploaded me and Keith's hard drives with programs that he had that, you know what I'm saying, that we didn't have, so that we could be on the stage waving to him. You know what I'm saying? It's never a jealous moment with us. You know what I'm saying? It's always trying to, okay, I'm gonna bring you to my level, and then hopefully you would excel past me, and then now you could bring me to your level. It's a constant pulling each other up type shit. That's my favorite thing about RMC, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Preach did the exact same thing with me. Preach did the exact same thing with me, with pushing me to jump into digital art. Like, I fought it so hard, and he kept pushing me to do it. And then Brian pushed me to do it. So, you know, like everybody, all of y'all are like that. I love that.
You know what, I mean, that's what you need to be able to. That's what you need to be able to cultivate greatness, man. You need people behind you to constantly push you. It be times that I be like, you know what I'm saying, I be feeling like I'm not contributing enough to RMC. You know what I'm saying? And everybody in the group be like, Brick, no, it ain't even like that, bro. Bop, bop, bop. You know what I'm saying? They hit me with the inspiration, and I'm right back, oh, cool. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I be the little emoji with the sunglasses on after they hit me up and shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it's about, though, man.
That is what it's about, man. Like I've learned so much from y'all, man. I'm gonna tell y'all every time I talk to y'all, and I'm gonna keep telling you, man. Like, y'all inspire me. You really do.
That's what's up.
You know,
you inspire me too, my brother.
Oh, well, thank you, man. That means a lot, bro. That really does. You know, but on some real shit, man. Like, I'm like a couch potato, like a professional couch potato. You know, and y'all have definitely inspired me to step out my comfort zone. You know, and shout out to my team too. You know, because they have definitely, you know, they have definitely made me a better person.
Yeah, and that's what
I knew we made it when you came to the hood.
You say what?
I knew we made it when you came out the hood.
Hey, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all the level of caring, the level of love. You know what I'm saying? I remember last year before we got on the road to go to the Conscious Olympics in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? We all met in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Keith cares about how our well-being, you know what I'm saying, and how we eat and all this stuff, you know what I'm saying. Keith was heavy on us, and he's like, yo, we about to go to Detroit Vegan Soul. Everybody's about to get something to eat, you know what I'm saying? And people coming there with every excuse, like, I ain't got the money, I ain't trying to pay for it, I don't eat that. People, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And vegan food isn't cheap. So, bro, Keith just spent like $100 just to try to motivate us to eat healthy, man. You know what I'm saying? And some of it's been wasted. And this is something that's a constant theme with him, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're around him, he's 9 times out of 10, he's not going to tell you like, oh yeah, you fucking up because you eat meat. But he's probably going to make you feel bad if you eat meat in front of him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, hey man, I got you. If you want to eat right, if you want to eat healthy, you want to eat good for your body, I'm going to pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And if you turn it down at that point, then he's not going to force it on you. But like I said, that's the level of love and appreciation for our people, to be able to be selfless like that. You know what I'm saying? Not only care about what he's intaking, but also to care about what we're intaking. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Yeah. And I definitely will never forget that.
But also because of Keith, I won't drink out of a container that's not clear anymore because of Keith. That's so funny. I never even thought about it. I didn't think about that until Rick just said that. I won't drink out of a container that I can't see through anymore because of Keith. You know what I'm saying? Because of something being contaminated or having something in it that it shouldn't have in it.
So why does it have to be clear? Like, what is that? Like, how does that prevent
now
the contamination?
I have to pour something. Well, honestly, I didn't get the purpose of it at first either. But then you see these stories where you have these people that buy these drinks and they open them up and there's something in it. They got stuck in out of the candy salty or something like that. So now I have to pour stuff into a glass just so I can see it flow.
I get you. They got it's an episode of that right now. How many of y'all familiar with Hannah Drake, the poet? She did the formation poem last year. It went lightweight viral right after Beyonce was on stage. Yeah, her name Hannah Drake though, but she just had a similar incident. But what y'all talking about? She said she drinks prune juice on the regular, and it was Sunbeam or something like that was the brand, and she said she drunk it and something ended up in her mouth and she spit it back out and it was like a clump of hair, and then she poured the rest of it in the strain, you know what I'm saying, one of those strainer things, and she just posed the question like, what y'all think it was, and a lot of people were saying it looked like a ear and mold that was in it because it was a big thing that literally looked like an ear, and then it was a bunch of green stuff that looked like mold in it.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah. If I see that,
well, I should be good at home though. Oh, that's horrible, man. That is horrible. So 5 years from now, where's RMC?
Make a billboard.
Millionaires.
on your TV, in your magazines, in your books, on your computer screen. You know, on the posters when you're catching the subway, when you're catching the bus, on the back of products.
Man, on T-shirts, on buildings, on DVDs.
We still got a whole lot of years. 5 years, I'm hoping that we all went back and forth to Africa. At least. I'm trying to at least touch Africa, too, within 5 years.
Yeah.
So, that would be dope.
You know, but 5 years, I say that we done produced multiple products. I'll tell you that much. Multiple collaborative products that are prominent, too, and world renowned. You know, like in 5 years, I'm hoping that, you know, like Queen Afee and Brian Liggins, they like the dopest graphic designers, all world renowned. You feel me? I hope that one day, you know, like we could all do something to where, you know, like we doing big projects. I know definitely with the film Revolution of Exodus is just, you know, volume 1. That's just our first project, but I definitely see us producing a big film. You know what I'm saying? I definitely see Brick the Foundation on not MTV, BET, Double XL.
Man,
Sword. You know, I really see him blowing up mainstream within 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Well, you know what I mean. Just
yeah, I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just talking trash.
I see.
That ain't trash though. That's real.
Yeah, that's real. You know, I definitely see growth when it comes to the music and just revolutionizing the game with the music piece. Hold on, baby. We coming home right now.
I guess.
Man, how can you not love that?
I see us. I'm just hoping though that when it comes to black people though, honestly, you know, I think too like RMC is gonna go with the flow of black people, and what I mean by that is I'm just hoping that black people are in a better condition or situation somehow. You know, not just being stuck in the situation that we in where we just can't win for nothing and we just keep losing. You know, because that ain't. I think a lot of that, based on the need of the people, is going to determine how RMC is going to be too. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely see a whole lot more minds woken up. At least that's part of our goal. Like I said, conscious black propaganda. So I'm just hoping that we can make an impact. You know, but definitely look out for big projects, world-renowned shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we just started a fucking year ago or something, right? And,
a little over a year. Yeah.
This just the beginning. Within that year, we were able to recruit. You know, as you see, we picked up Queen Afiz and Brian Ligon. You know what I'm saying? And so, and Eric Shepard, I believe, within our first year, we picked up all three. So we've grown and expanded based off our talents. You know what I'm saying? So who knows? I mean. Who knows where we're gonna be? You know, I don't know where we're gonna be. Hold on, let me.
Man, I see us eventually. You know what I'm saying? Creating the films that we need as a people. You know what I'm saying? No more of the hood films. Is that what I see RMC creating the Garvey films that we've been missing. You know what I'm saying? The Sada films that we've been missing. You know what I'm saying? The actual revolutionary leaders that we need, you know what I'm saying, and we need to carry their names on. I see us taking on that as a responsibility for, you know what I'm saying, just as a growth aspect, because there's nobody out there that's doing it. You know what I'm saying? There was the Nat Turner story recently, but how long did it take for that to come to fruition? You know what I'm saying? This is something that should be done every year, you know what I'm saying? They reboot a slave movie every 3 to 5 years, you know what I'm saying? Why can't we have something about greatness and prosperity also, you know what I'm saying? But we have to be the ones to be able to control that, even if it does start as a low budget, you know? But like I said, we have to get out of the mindset. It's not like our people don't
have the bread, though. You know, it's like individual. It's individuals that have the money to do that. They just won't do the shit.
Yeah, they too busy promoting Becky. They too busy promoting Becky and Dashiki. That's why.
The gunshot sound effect.
Hey, it's so funny because are you saying that Brother Polite on Instagram this morning, he must have posted a picture of a white Becky and a dashiki posing the question, is this okay? Did y'all see that?
That's what I was referring to.
He just purposely now pushing buttons. He just purposely doing it.
Right.
But that's what happens when you reach I don't want to call it fanatic, but when you reach an icon, not an icon. What's it called? I can't think of the name of it. When you reach that certain. Yeah, when you reach that certain level of notoriety, you know what I'm saying, people, you know what I'm saying, idolize you anyway, you know what I'm saying, so they worship him. You know, it's some people that's going to wake up and see the wrong, you know what I'm saying, but there's some people like, oh, man, that's Brother Polite, I've been rocking with him since day one, you know what I'm saying, that's just how we are.
Right.
You know, you look for the ones, like when Jay-Z dropped, it was so many people like, oh man, I want Jay-Z to do the right thing and put the right message out. When Beyonce came out and did the Black Panther salute, you know what I'm saying, everybody like, oh man, she's for us now. You know what I'm saying, we're so hell-bent on having the people that we idolize actually care about us, that we burn out the ones that actually give a fuck about us. You know what I'm saying, the ones that really out here that care about us, we don't show interest in them, or we don't show them that we care. We sit on our hands and knees waiting for the Rick Rosses and the, you know what I'm saying, the Rihannas and, you know what I'm saying, Lil Wayne to actually care. Yeah, to care about us, like, and they're not. All they're going to do is they're going to position themselves to make money off of y'all. You know what I'm saying? There's brothers and sisters out rocking diamond-studded onks right now. Why? Because they see Young Thug and fucking Rich Homie Quan and them doing it. They don't know why they're wearing it. Now the people that's wearing it don't know why they're wearing it. I was at work the other day and I asked the brother, I'm like, you know what that is around your neck? He's like, oh no, shit, I don't know what it is, but Young Thug had it on. This bitch fly though. I like this. I'm like, bro, like, it has a significant meaning behind it. You're rocking the meaning of life right now. You know what I'm saying? You don't even fucking understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? But music has bastardized it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we have the RMC is beneficial at this point, because we have to control the narrative. If we don't, consciousness will become the same way it was in the fucking 90s, when everybody went from having fucking medallions around their neck to now it's just ratchet gangster shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody even fucking care about the communities or anything. No, everything, all the Public Enemies and X-Plans is pushed under the rug, you know? Because, like I said, they made it to where it's culturally appropriate for other people to take our shit, kind of like the Becky and the Dashiki. You know what I'm saying? If this is an African garb, then why is anybody outside of Africa rocking it? It's because the enslaved black mind finds it cool, because we fucking rock Italian and gay shit all the fucking time. Niggas is so hell-bent on rocking fucking Versace.
Hold on 1 second, Drake. Somebody, your phone breaking up, I think.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, I walked away from my phone. You know, I get the pace and this shit when I get my engine get the revving. I forgot I was on Bluetooth and walked away from my phone.
Hold on 1 second, too. And I totally kind of spazzed, man. I just got caught up in the interview, man. If you do have a question, the number is 347-855-8692. Press 1 to get on air. AJ phone was about to die on him, so he had to tap out early. So my apologies to the fan for that one. But what I wanted to say was, y'all have tapped into almost a borderline, and I don't mean ideologically. I mean as far as the ability to reach people that other people can't reach or don't even try to reach, as well as people that are fully awake and extremely intelligent. Like, how do y'all do that consistently? Is it just the energy y'all project, or is it part of the plan?
Man, they say real recognize real, bro.
That. I'll chime in.
That's all I'm going to say.
At least, you know, based off, I feel like it's kind of easy to do that when you're in this sort of realm of propaganda when we're all artists. You see what I'm saying? Because especially when it comes to visual, I don't even have to talk to them to reach it. You know, we can just express it through visuals, you know, in whatever way. But me, when I first came up, I came up through hip-hop, you know, working with various different people. So I was able to connect. I felt like, you know, since we all from the hood anyway, right, we all from the hood, I feel like I never lost that part of me in terms of being able to connect with the common black man, because I'm still, and because I still be around the hood. Like, I ain't just one of these niggas that stay in my house and be on my couch and making YouTube videos. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm in the streets with the gangs. As you, I don't know if you guys know, but I know my team know. Like, I just recently got a gang grant. You feel me? Because I really do this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I be in the hood, the real killers. You know what I'm saying? And so I relate. You know, like, I still use the same language. Like, even when you hear me speak right now, you can see that I ain't no damn professor like that, or I ain't trying to use that verbatim, because, you know, like, I still speak the same language as the common black man, woman, and child in America. And so, because of that, I feel like, at least for me, but yet at the same time, they see what I represent too. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of it for all of us is that we're all examples. You know, we don't just talk about it with a bunch of flaws. Like, we live this shit. And what I mean by that is we live the principles. You know what I'm saying? Like, with me, a lot of people can see, oh, yeah, preachers from the hood. Yeah, he used to do A, B, and C. But now he's doing this, and that. You know what I'm saying? So my work speaks for itself, because not everybody could do
what we do, you know. So when you see me out here with all these different hoods and I bring 50, 60 niggas together that used to be enemies and shit, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that would dare not come around each other, but yet I bring them together somehow, and the people, and then I put the visual to it. People able to see that they want to tap in. So I just learned about the game of tapping in. You know what I'm saying? And how to make niggas happen. Again, I'm just speaking my language, so I know everybody ain't gonna be able to digest it as well if they, you know what I'm saying. Let Brick is a better talker than me. Go ahead, Brick. Get the piece.
Go ahead.
Yeah,
I wasn't complaining one bit, bro. I was tapped in.
I
I'm listening.
want to chime in on that too after Brick.
Oh man,
me too.
I appreciate y'all, man. But y'all know I ain't really a big talker. I got my own show, and out of 3 hours, I probably talked for 45 minutes out that show. But when I tuned in, y'all was just already charged up, man. And like I said, just the natural elements of what's going on in my life right now gave me that charge, you know. So like I said, I don't want to, you know, I've already dominated the time frame I've been on the thing talking. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear what y'all got going on, man. You know?
Okay. Yeah.
So sister, I'll let you speak up, you know.
I'll keep going.
Hey, I did have a couple of other, you know, I kind of, you know, I got those joints you sent me, man. You know, I did want to play at least one more. You know, I didn't want to, you know, spoil anything, though, so I wanted to ask first.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you, did
you
I
know
say
what?
you Slave Master?
I don't think you did.
Let me say something else. Let me say one more thing.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
In terms of the common black man, woman in America, because in my opinion, the common black man and woman in America is struggling and going through it. You know what I'm saying? You might have a select few, you know, that might have grew up in black middle class, that might have, you know, that might have some privileges. You see what I'm saying? To where they can't always relate to everybody, but the common black man, woman, and family is struggling. Is going through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like we speak to the struggle as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. Are we able to reach a diverse group of people?
I mean, you know what?
Can I chime in on that?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Queen.
Go ahead, sis.
I just want to chime in on that from what I've been told by a couple of people, because I've gotten asked that question too, especially when it came to Farrakhan. Like, I got asked that question a lot them couple of weeks about how are we getting people, how are we, you know what I'm saying? So I think, honestly, and by no means do I downplay anything that anybody does in the black community at all. But honestly, I think we got 1 million people or groups or whatever feeding, you know, and clothing. I think we got people boots on the ground with the literature. I think we got the text. I think we got all of these different areas that have been, you know, worked on, but it's just not a lot of people out there literally working on the imagery of the black condition. You know what I'm saying? So it's refreshing to some people that, no, this is not another group coming to us saying, you know, that we got some national pro-black organization where we want to feed the people or house the people, you know, or teach, you know, job skills or whatever have you. It's something that people haven't seen in a long time, or if ever. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, just having a multifaceted media organization, and people understand the strength in visuals and propaganda, imagery propaganda. People understand that. And I think that's how a lot of these people that we've reached out to respond to us immediately. I mean, there's no one we've had to chase around. Some people have come to us in some instances, and I think it's because what we're doing is really a good prototype for working together in a creative and collective fashion. And I think that's something that we need right now to kind of push us forward beyond what we've been able to accomplish, you know, thus far.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Absolutely right. I want to add on, like, when you see us networking and you see another way to ask it too is like, how do you get along with everybody? Because that's what it really is about. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really just get along with everybody because of the way that we handle our business professionally, you know, because as Queen Afif stated, speaking to the uniqueness of RMC, we're not in competition. So because we're not like any other organization, you know, black people suffer from big ego problems, especially in the black power conscious community. Facts. I'm talking about they suffer from it so much to where they suffer from it, in my opinion, more than the streets. You see what I'm saying? Because the streets know how they, because it's all about positioning. I could even get into it, like, it's all about positioning. The streets know how to become a big homie. They know what the rules is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get into it over titles and shit. We don't get into it over titles and shit. But in the conscious community, you'll see a lot of that. You know, even the organizations, niggas that get mad because somebody got promoted before them, but yet they were in there in the organization longer. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be a lot. So we can't get shit done due to a lot of jealousy, ego shit. But when we deal with other other organizations, we're not in competition with them because we're not in their lane. You see what I'm saying? So they don't look at us, you know, even if they are very egocentric, they don't look at us as a threat to them because we do two totally different things. And we have something that they need, you know what I'm saying, that they don't do. You know what I'm saying? And because we are trying to raise the image of black power, they have something that we need because they're serving as a channel of communication for our people. You know, our brothers and sisters got their own platforms. They serving as a voice of black power. So it's only right, you know, that we collaborate so that we can create a greater amplified voice, you know what I'm saying, and imagery. So it's like, it kind of works in harmony. I've been able to, you know, connect with so many brothers and sisters. All of us have. It's because we respect people. You know, another thing, I feel like just keeping it real with people, being able to respect people, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you'll find, man, and I just say that because I've been doing this for a while, you know.
How long have you been doing it, bro?
With a lot of different celebrities. I've been doing the video work for like, I would say like 6-7 years now. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it ain't that long because I ain't that old, I guess. You know, I can't say I've been doing this for 20 years because I ain't that old. You feel me?
I mean, but that's a long ass time though, bro. And I mean, like the work speaks for itself.
Yeah, I got a catalog. I don't work with so many individuals, and so I know the mentality. Like, even in hip-hop, at least in music, you'll have a lot of people, we call it Hollywood, where niggas act Hollywood. Like, they act like they're better than you, big me and little you. You know what I'm saying? You'll see that with a lot of celebrities. You feel me? And when I came into consciousness, I noticed the same shit. Like, oh, these niggas must really think they big or something. When they really niggas get 30,000 followers and think they own. Like, what the fuck? I'm not used to this because I'm used to dealing on a bigger scale. So I'm not used to these little niggas acting like they fucking Hollywood. Like, man, you niggas ain't even on like that to be acting like you Hollywood. But these niggas come from, you know, they get a little bit of fame. Go ahead.
My bad, Preach. I just, you know, I smoke too much, so I've been forgot it. But you see how they.
No, go ahead.
So speaking on talking to what you was talking about, but when they did the Dr. Umar thing and they started breaking down, you know what I'm saying, trying to go into his background, some website went into him and Seti's argument that they had, and they referred, like, you know what you're talking about. This is a prime example of what you're talking about. Somebody thinking they're bigger than what they are outside of the community. You know what I'm saying? This person in the article referred to the other person as a Hotepticon. They didn't even, like, acknowledge this.
I read that
name,
article,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? That just goes to show you what you're talking about. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, people's perception of themselves is larger than reality. You know what I'm saying? And that hinders a lot of stuff, man. You know, but the one, like I said, like the award shows and stuff goes to show you that RMC is something that people not even used to seeing because they don't even know how to categorize it. And when you go to look at the RBC Media Award category, everybody that we're in the category with are radio show hosts. None of us have, you know what I'm saying, other than me, but RMC doesn't have a radio show. You know what I'm saying? We cover every aspect. You know what I'm saying?
We've crossed
you know what I'm saying?
There's no video person out there that does coloring books.
There's no person that's out there that does coloring books that does video. You know what I'm saying? There's no people that does coloring books and video that does music or that does art. You know what I'm saying? So you can't pigeonhole us in one aspect. You know what I'm saying? If this lane is cut off, we got hella detours. You know what I'm saying? All of us are fluent in different lanes that we can go in so many different directions. We had a discussion earlier. We had 4 different graphic artists that could have took on this job. You know what I'm saying? Think about that.
Yeah, that was funny.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got different levels of work. You're like, all right, well, this is the price point. Boom, you can tackle it. You know what I'm saying? This is the price point where you tackle it. You know what I'm saying? Or this is the concept. You better at this angle. They want a digital work, then I see you do it. You know what I'm saying? Or they want an audio thing, I see this is you. You know what I'm saying? And everybody knows their department is the main thing, and we're all leaders. You know what I'm saying? We don't forget that we soldiers at the end of the day. Everybody is generals, but everybody don't forget that they're soldiers at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? We're not just sitting back trying to dictate and pass out orders. We out there, the orders that we given, we follow with those same orders. You know what I'm saying?
And you know
we want you to go dig in the dirt, we digging in the dirt right next to you. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no, I'm gonna sit back and watch you do this shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of
from
the
problem
outside
is.
You know
and I'm sorry, my bad, Brick. But from the outside looking in, it appears that y'all have perfected accentuating the positives. Like, you know, like everybody's got flaws, and you know, and that's okay. That's humanity. You normal, you know. But y'all have tapped into the greatest possible greatness of each person. If that even makes sense, you know. And y'all encourage that. Like and y'all know, man. Like I fucks with y'all. Like not just because y'all on the show, because I think y'all good people. But if you look at the comments that y'all make towards each other, you know, it's just inspiring to see. You know, that's dope, fam. That's beautiful. You know, it's just the little things that some people you may think people don't notice, but we do.
But you gotta think about how long have we been niggas? How long have we been bitches? How long have we been telling each other that we can't do this? How long have we, you know what I'm saying, become accustomed to struggling? You know what I'm saying? How long have we been accustomed, you know what I'm saying, to being down? You know what I'm saying? Why not try something different? And that's what, like I said, that's what RMC is about, being something different. That's why you only see love portrayed out. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing for one of us to tell each other we love her. You know what I'm saying? Love them. Because that's one thing you got to be able to do. Exactly. That's one thing you got to be able to do, to be able to accentuate that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't, you know what I'm saying, we're just perpetuating the same shit we've been through. You know what I'm saying? All of us have collectively decided there's nothing that we sat down and discussed like, oh, we just got to show love to each other. There can't be any negativity. It just has to be positive. It was a train of thought that was established from all of us, just from the like-minded, you know what I'm saying? Everybody on the same mission, and actually is about liberation, actually give a fuck about our people. Everybody that's in RMC actually cares about our people. You know what I'm saying? No matter what angle you go from. What Sis was talking about, boots on the ground organizations, everybody that's in RMC has done that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about feeding people, everybody in RMC has done that. We might not have done it as a collective in RMC, but we all have taken place inside of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we have many different avenues that we can take, man. And that's the beautiful thing about it. We constantly push the uplifting of our people. So in order to push that, you have to uplift the one that is closest to you. And RMC is our close-knit family, so why not? How are we going to uplift everybody else if that's not a constant thing that we're doing inside of our own group?
Man, Brick is turned up today.
Look, I told you.
Hey, y'all want to book for lectures? I'm open to book for lectures. Y'all hit me up at @gmail. No, I'm talking shit.
Oh, man. That's dope, though, man. And Brian, man, you chime in when you want to, man. And Keith, I know, man, I know. But if you got something to say, I know you're going to speak up, bro. But I don't want y'all to feel like we're leaving y'all out.
I'm here. I'm just listening. You see, I just posted a video.
Yeah, I know.
Break that again.
Yeah, man, it's tough to keep the talk. You know, but the Queen, she already know, man. She definitely gonna step in when she feel like stepping in, and I definitely appreciate that. And you know what, like,
hey, I'm just here so I don't get fired.
Whatever. I ain't in no position to be firing nobody. I'll be happy you show up every week. I'll be ecstatic.
That was a real good time to actually say that. I don't think I've actually said that, and that actually made sense. It was a real good time to say that.
And it's dope. You one of the strongest queens out there too, Afi. I need to tell you that too.
Come on.
And
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
That is,
shit hold her tongue for shit.
Yeah.
She don't know how to hold her tongue. Like, what's that? What you want me to do?
I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on.
She don't care. She don't care your status or nothing. She gunning for you. And you're like,
you know what?
She might come for you harder though. Real talk.
I'm trying to get
that
my,
you know what makes it so dope with Queen Afi though?
So.
Queen Afi got her master's degree, man. This ain't no regular queen. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
This ain't no regular queen. Like, she intelligent. No, and she got academic intelligence, number one. You know what I'm saying? Then she got the artistry intelligence. She's a I don't know, how do you call that? You know what I'm saying? Artist genius. You know what I'm saying? So it's like she got some of these talent. She ain't your ordinary queen. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, cause she also got that fierceness to her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's confident. She knows that she ain't no ordinary queen. You know what I'm saying? And I think her record proves that. You know what I'm saying? Just in everything that she's done in life. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I wanted her to be a part of RMC, because I wanted to help nurture that and grow that spirit that she got. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw, you know, one thing, the man behind the lens, my whole job is to uplift you. You feel me? And so it's like, I see greatness, you feel me, and potentiality and things like that in people, because I have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can take a bum off the streets and make them look great. You feel me? In terms of the work that we do, you know, because that's our goal. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, a sister like Queen Afi, you know, I reached out to her to see if she wanted to be a part of it, because, you know, I will always see that artwork, and it was dope, because I was doing digital graphic artwork. So it was a different lane, because it was like a natural, raw talent, how she was just delivering on all these paintings. You see what I'm saying? And so
that's crazy too.
And that's greatness to me. She's greatness in her own lane. You know what I'm saying? And wasn't nobody fucking with her. I was looking around the community, and I saw Queen Afi, like, man, she's the only one that I see, at least, that's grounded in this shit, doing this shit in the capacity that which she's doing it. You know, because she would, like, whenever something happened, she would just draw a paint. She was like a artistic journal or diary, you know what I'm saying, for the conscious community, cataloging everything. Whenever she's doing these paintings, it's cataloging certain dates and times that she's doing them. See, people got to understand that. See, I was aware of it all. I was seeing how she was moving. And because of that greatness, you know, it attracted me to that. You know, I was thinking, like, we need that. That's the exact kind of spirit, you know what I'm saying, that we need a part of RMC. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, other people will look at it as competition. But see what I'm saying? We ain't looking at it as competition. Because, you know, it ain't, you know, like, it, you know, it's better to fight alongside each other than to fight against each other. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like, yeah, straight facts. And so a lot of people don't want to click up because they view each other as competition, as each other's threats. But they don't know how to, but it's like Brick said, it's all about the people. How do we come together to create our own Vote Strong, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, when we why compete with each other, why not join each other? You know what I'm saying? So
and you preaching to the choir about Queen Afi, because I already know.
Right.
Exactly.
I was thinking the same thing the whole time. Same thing with Brian Liggins, though. I saw Brian Liggins doing, the first time I recognized who Brian Liggins was I believe Ron Green posted a picture of a shirt of himself. And I was just like, man, that shit is, immediately you know this is custom artwork. Immediately you know this ain't just some shit. A lot of niggas that go just take, you know what I'm saying, images and shit.
Right.
You knew this was all custom. So you knew that was talent. Like, oh no, somebody like customized, virtually handcrafted this shit. You see what I'm saying?
So then I started doing more investigations, so I would always see Brian. He's doing the same shit, moving just like Queen I.C., cataloging, time capsule, doing things pertaining to different dates and times in our era, shit that's really going on, but just doing it and expressing their raw talent, the greatness that God gave him. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this digitally now. You see what I'm saying? But on top of that, he has an additional gift. He's superimposing these images of his great work on shirts too now. You see what I'm saying? So just how he was moving was greatness. So when it was proposed to me, like, recruit Brian Liggins, I was immediately on it. Like, hell yeah. You see what I'm saying? That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't compete. Join each other. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, we fighting the same war. We trying to get to the same destination. So all of us together makes us even stronger. You see what I'm saying? And we're going to keep moving like that. Don't be, and I'm not trying to say that we're going to keep recruiting people, but if I see greatness, if we see greatness and we decide as a collective, like, because again, even though we a team, we like our own institution. We kind of like our own school too. You see what I'm saying? Within each other. So if you see raw talent out there and they moving in the righteous spirit that they supposed to move in, don't be afraid of tap their mind. Because again, like they say, one candle could light 1,000 candles. We all got candles. We all lit. So, and that's what it's all about. You see another black excellent brother or sister out there is raw, gifted in their own motherfucking lane, man, let me know. You feel me? Because, like I said, I am about recruiting. You know what I'm saying?
And let me add on.
So, go ahead.
Let me add on to that too, Preach. This how much we trust each other to know when one of us see talent in the other person. When Brian came in, this is exactly how it went. Brian posted something for one of his birthday a digital drawing he did to someone else. I wrote on the post and tagged Preach. I say, Preach, stop playing. Are we adopting Brian or what? Preach said if he with it. So eventually Brian jumped on and was like, hell yeah. Here come Keith. Congratulations, welcome to the team. Here come Britt. Congratulations, welcome to the team. That's exactly how that went. Just that quick. Just that much love. Just that quick. Right. No one said, no one was like, are you sure? We need to check him out. I don't know who this is. No one did anything like that. It was like,
we already knew.
Okay, Preach with it, Oppie with it. Okay, we rocking with him. And since day one, that's how it's been.
Right, because Brian just ain't anybody. You see what I'm saying? He's not just anybody. This brother is fucking great in his motherfucking lane. I swear, y'all, if y'all listening, so check out his work, and you're going to immediately know, like, oh, yo, you know what I'm saying? So then you'll start to understand, because each one of these guys is great in their lane. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that. I appreciate that, fam.
Yeah, man, definitely, man.
And that's kind of like we try to do the same thing with Liberation Minded Media. Y'all gotta apologize, my dog. He barks at everything. And like each one of our shows is different. Now we are so we not, even though it's technically the same highway, we're not in the same lane.
Right.
And we look out for each other, and we support each other, and we talk to each other. More importantly, about real shit. First thing I want to know is, how's life, man? How's the family? And I'm not just asking because it's just part of some type of routine in my conversation. No, it's because I want to know.
Right.
And that should translate, And I think that a big part of the movement is overlooking us getting along and not necessarily agreeing, but just liking your people.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's,
and
I'm proud of y'all, man.
I can attest to that.
I'm going to keep it a stack.
Y'all would just pop in and be like, you okay? Is that how your day going? What's going on with you? So I can attest to the fact that they do actually just genuinely reach out to see if you're good and let you know that they care. So that's what's up. Again, it's not saying.
And my brother Keith. Keith is really Keith is really strong at that quality. You know what I'm saying? If Keith will check up on you, you know what I'm saying? He check up on everybody. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I love about Keith. You know what I'm saying? Because keep it sincere about the movement. You know what I'm saying? Like one of the realest brothers that you will ever meet, man. I swear, and the most hardest working brothers that you will ever meet, man. That get along with everybody, that's able to connect with anybody black. You know what I'm saying? Connect with his people, a common black man. You know what I'm saying? Common child. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if somebody got a problem with Keith, you gotta ask what's wrong with him. If anybody got a problem with Keith, you gotta be like, what's wrong with you? Like, what did you do? That's what you gotta ask.
Right.
Man, we literally said the same damn thing the other day.
That's why I go in on the nigga helmet over Keith. You feel me? I don't think how Keith is.
If I don't ever get a chance again, I want to make sure that y'all all know that I'm proud of you, man. Just personally, and I'm pretty sure I can speak for my skin is my sin. And we definitely appreciate everything y'all bring to the table, man. And don't ever give up. Oh, and I meant to tell you, Preach, you might be one of the few people that's running neck and neck with me on posting. I think you might have me beat, man. Except when you deactivate.
Posting in terms of me just posting a lot?
Yeah.
That's funny. I might be her. I don't even recognize that I'll be posting so much. But I'll be deactivated a lot too. But I'm weird though, like you said. I ain't gonna say I'm weird, but I suffer from a lot of trauma. I am kind of weird. Keith knows better than anybody like how I be moving and what I be going through, what my mind is like. You know what I'm saying? Like, so maybe when I do get on, I do have a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? But
you don't stop thinking, do you, bro?
Maybe I do be posting a lot. Huh?
You don't stop thinking, do you?
Man, my mind is in a million different places at one time, my brother. You know what I'm saying? I be racing and moving through life, and I be wanting to break. That's why I say I get tired of humans. I can't wait for the aliens. Is there aliens out there, man? Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm tired of these humans and these imbeciles. And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be feeling like these humans, just, man. Yeah, I
feel you, bro. You are absolutely not alone, man. People are overrated. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
I'm gonna tell y'all, I know I never sleep, but I'll read a couple of posts from Preach, a couple of posts from Jobs, and I'll go to sleep, and then when I get up, it's like both of y'all just posted a few minutes ago. I'm like, when did y'all sleep? Y'all don't bed. Don't take a nap.
I would quit posting. I do post, but that's good that you let me know that. Ultimately, I'm going to just delete my Facebook. You feel me? Because if you also notice, though, I post a lot, but you'll notice my system of self-government because I only got like 300 friends. You see how I move?
Yep.
I only got 300 friends while all these niggas, everybody else got 5,000 plus friends. You feel me? So I might post because I'm not a public person. That's another thing that I've been struggling with is just the public and private because everybody else trying to be famous, but I'm not. I'm like kind of, enclosed, I'm not really kind of out there. I prevent myself from going full-blown public and just being out there like that because I know how my mind is too, you know what I'm saying? So even though that's why I have my own little self-governing systems of mechanisms in place, you know what I'm saying, to control my own behavior, man, like little stuff you'll start to pay attention to. Go to my page, you're going to see like, oh, he really only do got 300 friends. You feel me? But a lot of my friends, seriously, you can be like, oh, because I don't get 100 likes. I don't ever do, because but my name is bigger than my Facebook social media image. You see what I'm saying? My name goes far, though. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
I'm more comfortable, and a lot of people know my name more than I know my face. You see what I mean? They might have heard the name and never even saw me before. I could walk right past.
Yeah, I like it like that.
But they might have heard my name before.
Yeah, I'm like you. I ain't really trying to be like all in front of the camera or all famous. I like to just I like to leave a legacy that I did something.
Right.
I used to try to stay out of the way. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even put myself on album covers. The craziest thing, you know what I'm saying, when I sit back and look at it, especially as a music artist, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the music artists, especially the ones that end up making it mainstream, we spend our entire beginning of our careers chasing the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? And then as soon as the spotlight hits you, motherfuckers looking for the shade, you know what I'm saying? Because I had the incident happen to me when I was in New York, and this is what let me know that I was actually reaching people. I'm walking down Lenox Ave. I'm not from New York, you know what I'm saying? I just happened to take a break away from the festivities or what we was doing when Messiah took that picture. Walked down the block, you know what I'm saying? And somebody was like, hey, is that Brick? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Who was you? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to respond like right away. Like, yeah, I kind of don't want to answer this. You know, but it's just kind of a trippy thing for people to actually, you know what I'm saying, recognize you out in public like that. And it's just something that I had to come to grips with. You know, preacher's job is more behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? So that comes with that territory. You know what I'm saying? It's not too many times you see the videographer out, or you know what I'm saying, or if you see the actual graphic designer out, you know what I'm saying? 9 times out of 10, you don't even know that they did the work unless, you know what I'm saying, they put it down in the credits or whatever. But for me as an artist aspect, you know what I'm saying, I kind of have to be out there and presented that in that fashion, you know what I'm saying? And it's something that's it's taken me quite a while to come to grips to. You know, Keith can attest to it because he's been around my music for, you know what I'm saying, before the Brick that y'all know, from the Black Fist and beyond, you know what I'm saying, the T-Folk days, even Black Fist. There was no imagery of Brick that existed on my music, you know what I'm saying, because I didn't want that attention. I wanted to be able to put the message out and not have people clamoring over me or anything of that nature, or just because I'm weird with people. You know what I'm saying? I'm weird with large groups of people. Like I don't have the greatest interaction. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I
so
hate
that was another reason that I never put my imagery out there. But you know what I'm saying? The more that it went, when the program dropped, it became a necessity. So that's why the program was levels to it. The program meant it was a way of reprogramming our people, but the program also played on the base of the Matrix. You know what I'm saying? So what I was doing at that point was using that album to say that I was stepping out of the Matrix, basically. You know what I'm saying? And going into my real self so y'all can see me for who I am at that point. That's why you see me coming out of the numbers on the album cover, you know what I'm saying? So if you go back and look through the lineage, this is nothing that I tell people, but if you go back and look at the lineage, you're like, damn, like, okay, this is the first time bro has actually presented himself on artwork on his music, and he's got 10 albums. Like, that's something to think about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
like,
crazy. So what you gonna do when you walk out the house and there's 1,000 people screaming Brick?
Dragging out. So go back in the house and turn TMZ on and make sure they didn't catch me on no crazy shit. For real, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? You get to that magnitude. Like, I'm not even, like you said, we have a level of fame in what we do. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even to a level of fame that's crazy. And I already get weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the weird hate that you get. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird in the space that you end up with on the path to attaining that fame or just the notoriety. You know, because it's a constant eyeball on you, especially, you know what I'm saying, in the work that we do because of the people that came before us. You know what I'm saying? The brother polites that came before us, you know what I'm saying, that have misled the people. So now we're all sitting back looking at people with a side eye, waiting for you to fuck up. You know what I'm saying? We don't want you to prosper. We end up, and we don't even psychologically know it, but deep inside, we don't want you to prosper because we're waiting for you to fuck up.
Well, you know what? I disagree with you a little bit. It's almost like people want you to prosper enough so that when you fuck up, it'll be a big deal.
Major. Yep. That's exactly what it is. And no one wants haters. I don't think any of us in RMC wants haters, but we all got them. And do nothing to deserve it. None of us are ill for anyone. We're charitable. We do all of this work, you know, for little or nothing. Like, we are constantly working in our personal lives, professional lives, and in the community to do better every day. And it's just always somebody who got something to say. Always.
Yeah,
That's
trust me, I know about
meditating.
that.
I'm constantly meditating because the the little bit of feistiness that y'all get, I got to correct that every day when I meditate. I got to make sure that I don't dot anybody in their eye, you know, or hit anybody in their throat every day. You know what I'm saying? It's always constant, unsolicited criticism because you're doing something positive, you know.
And that's exactly what it is. It's criticism. It's never a means of a solution. You know what I'm saying? Okay, if I'm doing it wrong, give me the steps to do it right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could take your criticism. I could take a slap in the face. But as long as you take the other hand and pat me on the back, don't use both your hands to slap the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to tell me that I'm fucking up, okay, that's cool. But now let's figure out a recourse and how can I correct this? Or what can I do better? Where do you see that I'm messing up that can be improved? Help me fail forward. Don't just help me fail. You know what I'm saying?
Or just don't say some shit just because you got these arbitrary rules that I wasn't aware of, nor did I agree to.
Man.
You know, at least spread the word. Let me know that these the new rules.
Man.
I mean, but you know, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't doing it right. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no haters, you ain't popular.
You ain't got
no haters, you ain't popular. Hey, you ain't. My bad, sis.
Now, what'd you say?
No, when you said that, you made me turn up to that song right quick. I just did my ratchet on right quick. I'm sorry. You know they got that's an actual song, so you know.
Oh no, I've never heard it. Then I didn't know.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna remix it just for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the real one. You know, that's kind of my thing. You know.
I need a theme song.
Man.
You do need a theme song. Like where's the RMC theme song though? Now you bring that up.
Here you go.
That's Brick over there. That's Brick.
Here you go,
Brick,
man. Why you just throw me under the bus like that, man? I did a Conscious Olympics theme song, and then you want to throw me under the bus.
It ain't just you though.
Hey, I'm gonna get on that theme song with Brick though. I want on that song.
I'm gonna get on that theme song too.
We need that.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the theme song.
When we do video projects, anything that we gotta post a video online, it needs to play that theme. It needs to be 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Run down.
All right,
let's get that together.
I ain't Jamie Foxx. I'm good at writing raps, not jingles. I ain't Jamie Foxx now. How about I write a whole rap? You just take the best 30 seconds you thought it was.
We do though. We do. We need an R&B. We need an R&B commercial. We need a commercial. Watch out for the. But hey, watch out for the R&B business cards.
Hey. Oh man, right. You talking about what I think you talking about? Yeah, them joints about to be a fish.
Yeah,
them joints about to be a fish.
Got to make sure I get one of those. You know, so when y'all get big, and you know, I at least be able to say I was there. I knew them.
Hey, Peace. So I got my homeboy Gifted on the phone. He wanted to chime in. I think he called in and pressed 1, but he didn't get in, so I ended up calling him. I just merged him in on the call.
Oh yeah, that'll work. That's cool.
Okay. Well, he's here. We was chopping it up earlier about Revolutionary Exodus. So I just wanted to bring him in on the call.
What's good, fam? And my apologies, man. I didn't see it in the queue, man. Sometimes Blog Talk is kind of shady.
Oh, it's all good. How y'all doing?
Oh, doing great, bro. How about yourself?
What up, though?
Hello, can y'all hear me?
So what's on your mind, bro?
Right.
Yeah, we
heard you.
Oh, yeah. I was just chiming in. I'm out in California right now.
Hey,
I think it's really positive and it's powerful what y'all are creating with RMC and just everything in general, because our people, we really need that, because what that does is that allow for the subconscious mind of so many people to be from under that compromising position. And y'all really creating an avenue to help, usher that in for newer generations and everything to come.
I would agree with that, bro. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
And peace to the guy, my brother. You from Cali? I need to connect with you. Make sure that we somehow connect.
I'm from Detroit. Actually, I moved out here like in 2011.
Okay.
So
still.
What up, though?
I do entertainment and I teach. What up, though?
He in Detroit. I mean, he in Cali now, but he's from Detroit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Definitely. Right. I appreciate you, though, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, I love healthy feedback. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we all on the same team. Really, we team black people at the end of the day.
Right.
That's what I always say. Is
That's
we
right.
team black people. So it's like we all rock together anyway. So it's like we just trying to be an example. You know what I'm saying? And just put something together to contribute to get us free, man. Because we all trying to get each other free. You know. So man, I appreciate you guys.
That's dope. Hey, what's the name of your company too, bro?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
Okay, it's like I'm Give to C. Johnson. I got Elite Culture Group right now. I'm actually working on a non-profit organization called The Build out here in Cali or whatnot. Y'all probably seen my name. I was one of the producers on Hidden Colors 4 too, and I did some work with the brother Tariq Nasheed or whatnot.
Lovely.
That's dope. Hey, we'd love to bring the Conscious Olympics out to Cali.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You know,
I'm just
saying something to make that happen. You know,
hey, that would be fire, man. We're trying to take it, and that's like the goal. That's just like my little 2 cents to trying to do something for the future is to try to make sure that we put some fun back into learning something about us.
Yeah. I mean, with even in that sense, like how the brother was saying earlier, that's in the sense of that those, the westernized game shows like they like to throw out there, and then our little game shows that we have on quote unquote television now, they're dumbing you down to the lowest frequency possible. So you have something where you're trying to induce the people to be their higher self, and they're learning something about themselves that they never knew. That's like that changes the game completely.
That's why I sent the questions to Keith. Make sure that they wasn't too stupid.
Oh yeah.
And I want to say that's dope about My Skin Is My Skin, because I be seeing y'all. You guys do more than, like you said, just radio. I be seeing you with the shirts. You doing events, unique. You creating events where black people could congregate. Like you do so much, and that's what Black greatness is all about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that shit is dope. When you even just think about like how the Conscious Olympics, the concept of it and how you guys set it up, I think that shit is dope. And then to bring brothers out there and see, that's what I'm saying, man. That's Black greatness, So salute to My Skin Is My Skin.
I appreciate that, man.
Man.
It was dope, man. I woke up this morning and KT was he in London, and he was
cooking
going
with
live.
KT in London.
Yep. And the end of the video was a shout out to the Conscious Olympics. Now I mean, it's dope. He's in it. That's really dope. But like, wow, man, like somebody way across, that many thousands of miles is actually talking about something that I'm involved in. So I just thought that was dope.
And like I said, man, it's definitely a dope concept. I was definitely appreciative to be privy to be a part of the one in Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? Just to see the participation of the children. You know what I'm saying? Even though a couple of them were sorry they wasn't able to win, to see them light up. To see them light up, to know like, oh man, I'm about to get part of $500. Like, what? Who does that? You know what I'm saying? How many lectures have you been to where it was a possibility somebody in there was gonna win some money? You know what I'm saying? Or it was gonna benefit someone else that was in there. And not only that, it was a monetary benefit, it was a knowledge benefit also. You know what I'm saying? Because now we got children in the audience, they're Googling questions, even if they're not on the stage participating, they're participating in what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, it just was dope all the way around, man. Like, it's just it's another avenue of being able to make, like you said, learning fun, because it can become mundane sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It can become overwhelming sometimes, especially when you've been programmed 20, 30-plus years. You know what I'm saying? And the same shit's been written over and over again to you. And then now you're presented with this brand new information, and now it almost is confusing. Like I said, it can be overwhelming. It can send you into these shock treatments. It can activate that mental illness that we all have. You know what I'm saying? When you're going back and forth, where you're people looking at you like you bipolar, like, man, this motherfucker's going crazy or something. Like, wait, I am going crazy inside. I'm trying to figure out a way to balance this shit out and present it to the people in the right way, because I'm mad that the shit that we've been through, and I'm mad that our people are comfortable in the fucking position that we in. You know what I'm saying? So I don't even know how to deal with myself internally. You know what I'm saying? So when I figure out how to finally present it to y'all, then we all going to be okay. But up to that point, you're going to have to deal with how this shit comes out. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't been programmed to deliver this to you the correct way. You know what I'm saying? The way that I'm delivering it to you is I'm going based off of passion. I'm going based off of love. You know what I'm saying? I'm going based off of what I feel is right, instinct. You know what I'm saying? I'm rewriting shit that I've learned or known for a majority of my life. You know what I'm saying? Since you left the womb, this is something that's been reciprocated and constantly pushed on you. Like I said, it was something that even with religion, this is something that was beat into your ancestors and then programmed into you. You know what I'm saying? And that's real facts. It's not just bars. This is real talk, you know what I'm saying? And that shit goes through with everything. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, 20, 30 years plus or something, and then you trying to rewrite all that shit, yeah, it's going to drive a motherfucker crazy. So you got damn right. My fuse is lit sometimes, and I might be about to explode sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But it's all about us constantly being aware and willing to go back to that ground floor every time and recheck it. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, now let's try to ascend again. Okay, boom, I ran into this glitch on the 6th floor, back to the basement. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we're going to try to go up again. Now we hit the 10th floor. We're going to go back down until we get this shit right, until we reach the penthouse. And then once we reach the penthouse, then we're going to bring everybody else up on the fucking elevator. But you got to get yourself right first. You know what I'm saying?
Man, and I was trying to look up that James Baldwin quote that just fit perfectly with what you said, and I can't find it.
That was powerful right there.
Yeah, that was
and
very
it kind of
powerful.
hit on what the brother was saying. It's really metaphysical in that sense because when you think about it in slavery, our psychological factor was twisted up. So it's a right of yours to get angry in regards to trying to find your psychological factor or put it back into a perspective where you can have a form of sanity because it's a cycle. And the cycle either goes up or it goes down, but you're always going to be faced with the same things over and over as you travel on. So it's like, it's almost, it's by nature you're going to get angry. It's a natural thing because the psychological disposition is when you give somebody a traumatizing position, but then they pass it on to generation after generation, and there's no balance within it, it just pours up or it builds up. And then people will look at you like you're crazy because they're like, why are you so mad? Because of the comfortability. Because they don't no longer have to have any accountability to themselves. Right. Right.
Man.
And what James Baldwin said was to be a Negro in this country and to be relatively conscious is to be enraged almost all of the time.
Yep.
Right.
That's right.
Facts.
That pretty much hits the nail on the head right there. To keep it a stack. But that's the beauty about, us being able to just sit on the phone for a couple hours, man, and just chop it up. And I think that's like the building block. It's just talking to people. I don't even think, I think we hit to an extent we have overcomplicated shit. And everybody study Africa, but it seemed like they forget the central part of Africa was the community, was the simple shit.
Right.
Was the knowing that my brother or my sister's not going to steal from me. Was saying, hey, how you doing, and actually listening to how the fuck they was doing, as opposed to just some shit you saying to replace hello. We spreading unimportance.
That's right.
Right.
When the village actually cares.
There's a reason why they have tribes and villages. I mean, those words, don't just describe the group; it describes the activities of the group. To act as a village and to act as a tribe. You know what I'm saying? So we need to start getting back to that because I get just as disheartened usually with some of the stuff too. I just choose to pay more attention and put my energy into the positive, but it does get disheartening, and you got to take a little break and reevaluate. But if your purposes are genuine, your intentions are pure, you don't stay away too long. You take a break a day or two, a week or so, and decompress. But you always, if your heart is in it and that's what you're meant for, you're gonna get pulled back to it. Just because you can't stand to see the condition and not do anything about it.
Man, I didn't quit the radio show once a month since we started.
I mean, in the RMC, a family like RMC makes it that much, takes away the decompression time a lot faster. You know what I'm saying? So now I don't have to be away, like you said. I don't have to feel like I need to take a break as much now because I have reinforcement. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have reinforcement, it just feel like you're out there by yourself and you drain out easy. I mean, fast. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But when I got a P pushing me with fuel, when I got Preach fueling me, when I got Key fueling me, I'm letting them down if I decide to take a break at that point. You know what I'm saying? The bar has been raised even higher at that point. I'm not doing it just for me. I'm not doing it just for us as a people. I'm doing it for my brothers and sisters at that point.
Right.
Yeah, it definitely.
Term that I like to use in regards to that, like when you reach people and you meet people that's gonna have your back, that's on that wavelength that you're on. It's a term that I've been introducing in my classes. It's called frequency traveling, right? We're all on a different frequency, but we come across people who are on the same frequency as us. It's like, but then you would think that some of the most close people to you would be riding with you. But then a lot of times it may not be your family who's going to help you get to that next plateau, or to that next stage, or for you to build you up to the strongest point of yourself. So then you have to ride with other people. And in the sense of frequency traveling, I like to say it's the carpool lane, because you're going to ride with people because we are trying to get to the same destination anyway. It's about building.
That's dope.
Yeah,
and you know what? I like literally like what was it? The first conversation Afi and I had, and I was like, "You want to be on the show?" Like that's the frequency.
I jumped on My Skin Is My Sin just like I jumped on RMC. I was like, what? I'm with it. Make me.
I was just happy you said yeah. Like, oh snaps, yeah, you know. But it was, you know, and I'm one of those people. I'm a vibe person, you know. Right. In mostly everything that I do, you know, like I just get a certain feeling from a certain person that elicits a feeling from me. You know, and I don't mean nothing in no romantic way. I mean, but just like, you know, they make you, they bring your spirit up.
Yeah.
You know, your soul. Or, huh?
I said I appreciate that. I appreciate that a lot, and you know, both of these groups that I'm in, like I will participate with anyone. I will help in whatever capacity I can help in with any kind of black effort. You know what I'm saying? But I'm particular about dedicating myself full time to a particular organization or club or group or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like Preach and Keith. Now Keith is just. It's the vibe thing with Keith. So Keith being a part of something, I was like, it's not, you know, it ain't too much second guessing I got to do. Preach, I have so much in common with Preach, just not even in terms of media and pro-blackness, but just with our professional careers. And right. I think that's how Preach and I ended up, how Preach and I became friends. I think. Right. But that's why I jumped on that. Now, the skin is my sin. Like, giving a platform, unbiased platform, it seems to me like having an unbiased platform where people can come in, you know, and they can give their spiel or give their position, and there's not going to be any argument back and forth. I'm with that. Because even though, you know, I'm biased about some things, I'm a little feisty about some things, because I'm a researcher, like, I appreciate the unbiased stance, and I understand that it's hard, you know what I'm saying, to do that in a professional manner week in and week out. You know, so I thought, I was like, well, hey, you know, that can't be anything but positive, you know, right there. So I appreciate both of these platforms that I have the opportunity to be a part of and improve myself, because I'm working on myself every day. And a lot of it is because of all of you brothers that's around me.
I take Thursdays off.
Can I also add on to that? I want to add on to that in regards to the dope thing about RMC is that, and how we move is that, because, like, we're not just, like, one organization. You see what I'm saying? You could be RMC and be in multiple organizations. Because when, like, a lot of us, when they first got together, we was already in different organizations. You see what I'm saying? So it's really just an extra umbrella that binds us all together. You know what I mean? Like, Brick still got melanated greatness. Keith was still doing New Era when Queen Afia, I believe you was with Houston Unity Tribe at the time, I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everyone was still just doing their own, you know, involved in their own work, you know. So, again, that takes away from the ego, because some organizations, they're going to be like, nope, you either this organization, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's like, you can't be Nation of Islam and a member and New Black Panther. You feel me? Like, hey, you know, you can't be Pan-African and a damn Christian. You know what I'm saying? They going to make you all choose up. You see what I'm saying? And, again, it ain't about the egoism and things like that. Like, we just so diverse individually, all of us. You know what I'm saying? With our, you know, so that's what I like about it too, because everyone, we just here to grow, man. Everybody can be everyone. You know what I'm saying? We ain't tripping. But we just know RMC binds us together.
Y'all got greatness right around the corner. You know. And Preach, I read your post, bruh. I know you get frustrated. I feel the exact same way. But you have a gift, bruh, that has not been afforded to very many people that have ever walked this planet. Your greatness is when you wake up. Put a camera or recorder in your hand, and that is your greatness, man. You are appreciated whether you know it or not, and your shit is coming, bruh.
Appreciate you, guys.
And I do apologize if I feel like I singled you out, man, but I believe in you, man. And I try to, you know, I try to tell everybody, you know, strangers and people I know alike, you know, I believe in you. And I believe in you enough until you catch up.
Man, I appreciate
and that's
you,
no lie. Y'all know the Army
saying.
Y'all know the Army saying where they say we do more the first 4 hours of the day than most people do, or something like that. How they're saying, like, I feel that way about Preach. I feel like he got 10 different things going on at the same time, and he get them all done. Like, you know what I'm saying? To satisfaction or above expectations. You know, I'm like, well, damn, I'm over here, you know, trying to be great, and and I think I'm great, and then he come Preach, and I'm like, well, look, I need to be a little greater. You know what I'm saying? So, man, Preach, I be looking for, like, when you deactivate for a few days now, but I need some inspiration. Let me go see what Preach does. Deactivated.
Keith will post one thing, like, once a month. And it's like Norm walked into Cheers, if y'all remember that show. I mean, it is just like, it just reverberates throughout the blogosphere, the internet. It be some deep ass shit. I just be like, and sometimes I have to sit and think about it. Like, damn, okay.
Yeah, he does too. He don't post nothing. He needs to post because when he does drop something, he'll drop a line and it be like the best
he'll drop
you got all day.
I only post a little bit because I just don't want to like overtake people's timeline.
Now people need that though. People he got like them fortune cookie posts. You know what I'm saying? Like it was read on time, or like he's sitting in church and the preacher's talking directly to you. Like that's what he posted. He'd be like, you needed that all day. You needed that little push all day.
Keith just hit you in the soul, like, I'm out. I'll talk to y'all next month.
He's a ninja. That's why. That's what ninjas do.
Facts. You know, hey, and you know, hey, and it's up to y'all. We can keep going, but I don't want to hold nobody, you know, too long. But I want to make sure that, you know, how if people want to get y'all services, want to get in contact with you, you know, let everybody know what y'all doing. I want to get that on tape.
All right. Well, I guess being that I have an album dropping in 5 days, I guess I'll go ahead and speak first. You know what I'm saying? I am Brick the Foundation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can check me out at www.itsmebrick.com. That's itsmebrick.com. I have a multitude of albums available on my website already. You know, I do have the Book of Brick, Disc 1 and Disc 2, Revolution Exodus, dropping. Well, it's actually Exodus and Revolution. You know, I kind of try to do it a little bit different than the DVD. But it's Disc 1 and Disc 2, Exodus Revolution, you know what I'm saying? So Go get your pre-orders in. Right now they're only $15 on the website for 2 albums. You know what I'm saying? There's over 32 songs of self-empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's only $15 right now. After the 18th, they will be $20, $10 a piece for the album. And if you don't want to buy both of them, you can buy one of them. You can buy this one separately. You can buy this two separately. However you want to do it. But you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go get you a copy. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of hard work, a lot of love, a lot of effort put into the project. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure, you know, go get you a copy. Make sure you be on the lookout for Revolution or Exodus. The documentary dropping later this fall. You know, that's going to be super dope too. You know, make sure you get you some clothes from our website also. And other than that,
say the website again.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Other than that, check me out www.itsmebrick.com. That's ITSMEBRICK.com. Peace and Black Power.
Black Power. Hey, this is Brian right here. And you can catch me at bluebeak.com, which is my design platform, my branding platform. So I focus on branding from the ground up, and we focus on marketing from a social media standpoint. And then where everybody knows me from, for the most part, is tophalf.com, which is spelled TOPHAFF. That's my clothing brand, and that's like my proof of concept. That shows that I know I know my branding information. So you can catch me at those 2 platforms. And I appreciate everybody here. I've been quiet this whole call a little bit more than I usually am. I kind of just had a call before this, and I wasn't gonna say anything, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it because it shows how much I really care, and I think it kind of speaks about what we all at Revolutionary Minds, how we all feel about everything, because the secret sauce in that pudding is that we do care. And that's why we're able to work together so well, and that's why we don't get into all those little petty battles about ego and stuff. But yeah, I had a call with a client, and we don't always agree, and it hurts. It's like turning away from I don't just treat my clients like money. You know, they're like they're important to me, because especially with Black brands, they're important to me because we have to. I feel like we have a lot of work when it comes to branding that we have to understand as Black people, so that we can have stronger brands. And I kind of like dedicated my life to that. So when me and a client don't agree all the time, and it kind of feels like that we may be separating, or I may have to fire them, as we like to say, it really bothers me, you know. So it kind of kept me quiet this time. I've been over here turning my crystal in my hand like a fidget spinner, listening to everybody, and you know. So I wanted to let everybody know, I was listening, I was here. My head was kind of somewhere else, and but I love everybody here. I appreciate everybody. And I salute everybody, because, you know, what we're doing, we're going to change. I think we're going to touch a lot of people, change a lot of people. And we're just going to do it in so many different formats. When we had mentioned the having a theme song and all that, and I had interjected and was like, I'm going to be on there too. There's a lot of talents because I'm kind of like a jack of all trades. And there's a lot of stuff that a lot of even RMC don't know that I can do, that I haven't introduced yet, because I'm still waiting for that time to introduce it. I want to be able to already been done. You know what I'm saying? Brick, he's an MC, I'm an MC as well. And, you know, nobody knows
put me in, Coach?
But come on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. You feel me? But I know we'll get there, and I don't want to be, you know, so I'm I'm humble about it, but I know as the project build, if we still in that timeline on our Facebook page, we're going to bring a lot of content. You know, I got a lot of ideas. I want to start doing political type drawings. There's a lot of different ways that we can affect people's minds, and that's what we stand for at Revolutionary Minds Cinema. Like, it's crazy that Minds is in there, because we have revolutionary minds, but we also are creating revolutionary minds through the imagery and everything that we're doing. So get that off my chest, and I love y'all.
Appreciate that, King.
Okay, well then I guess I'm up next. I think at some point we will have a central place for, well, right now, of course, people can go to Revolutionary Minds Cinema on Facebook and catch us there and inbox there, leave us a message, or individually. But I'm sure at some point we'll we'll get a website or something like that going. For me, of course, you can go to kmlportraits.com. And my website is mainly just for the fine arts work. So, anything else, really, you should just go to Facebook and inbox me. And that's probably will be that way or through the website will be the easiest ways to get me. And aside from that, I just wanted to say about RMC projects, because we stand firmly on the idea of being a collective organization. When we get projects in RMC, we all work on them. There's really going to be a time where one person does one project by themselves or one assignment or whatever by themselves. Like that's not that's not the point of our organization. We do work collectively on projects. So just for future notice for anyone who's interested in anything with RMC, we are a collective, and we're happy to if people have someone particular in mind. But the way we work is that for whatever the project is, what's needed and the best person that can do it, that has that time available, that's how we get our projects done. And that seems to be the formula that works best for us, and we roll out our projects better that way. So I just want people to keep in mind, or we want people to keep in mind, that we are a collective organization. And when you get one of us, 9 times out of 10, you're going to get all of us. And we're always going to put our best foot forward, all of us, collectively on whatever we do.
Salute. That was dope. Preach, you good? Keith, you good?
Yeah.
You can get it.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, you can reach me through one of them.
I was going to say the same thing. Yeah, you can reach me through one of them, too. On the Facebook page. Yeah.
Kept it real simple.
I'm with you.
Right. Hey, don't be trying to reach nobody through me. I don't know nobody. Hey, I definitely appreciate the love, fam. Beautiful conversation, man, and hopefully y'all already know, man. If you need anything, just let a brother know, and I got you. Definitely a fan, and it was definitely dope, man. And before we dip, I just want to say we love y'all, man. Enjoy the rest of your night. Don't forget to check out the Conscious Olympics July 30th at the Elevator Building. It should be nice, man. It's only $5, and we got a great selection of minds participating. We got Q Butter, Minister Inky, Asanori Bay, and KT the Arts Degree competing with questions about us. Like, come on, man. And we got Doggy Diamonds hosting, and Break the Foundation CD release party. Come on, man. Q Butter dropping some gems on credit repair for $5. So hit up the website, www.consciousolympics.yapsity.com, and show a little support. All right. That's about it, man. Again, I want to thank RMC, man. Hopefully one of these days we'll get to chop it up with Eric as well. But nonetheless, man, the team, whether it's one of y'all, all of y'all, hold it down officially.